2020, the CranKy Ducklings Master Swan Open number 42. I am your host, Steelmold. Still like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And that is also a nice little tournament here for you. We are setting up to cast Claire versus Nameless. We are already in the lobby. Let's make sure both players are ready. As usual, I'm joined here today with your usual streamer / observer, Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, who will make sure your neck doesn't break trying to watch the game. Hold on. Both players are ready. Let's get to it. No, GLHF, not GLHD. Stands for something completely different. Never mind. Nameless, apparently no longer teamless and no longer nameless. Oh, he's still nameless, but not teamless. He's recently joined Team GDA. We don't know what GDA stands for. They don't know either, apparently. So I get to make it up as we go along, which is... I don't know if it's a good formula for picking up team names or not. Time will tell. If we ask him, I'm not sure if he's awake now. I don't know what. No, he should be. Time in China is it's evening in China. He should be awake. Though I don't know Chinese or any Mandarin or Cantonese, so I can ask him. So I'm not even sure which one he speaks. So I don't know. It's not a good idea anyway. Maybe you can ask Jim, but. You know, he speaks Spanish and I don't speak Spanish. Never mind. We are on Golden Wall, LE. I'm thinking of LEs, not rummaging around trying to find the lists of words in L and E so we can tell you what LE stands for. LE, of course, stands for, just in case you do not know, Logic. Envy. Logic envy. That's when you are a very logical person. And people in your life who are not logical, they're very envious of your supreme logic. I don't find that to be the case usually, but maybe my logic isn't exactly as robust as I may think. But speaking of robust, we are on Golden Wall in Southeast, where our Red Terran from the CranKy Ducklings, someone who will be probably your co-caster for later today if he manages to fail. Give it up for the player formerly known as Claire. It is Aires. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Team GDA, which stands for Gamers Doing All Things. Yeah, there's a T in there for some reason. I don't know where that T came from. It is our blue Zerg. No idea who that is because he is nameless. Gamers doing arithmetics. Gamers doing acrobatics. Gaming done afterwards. That's like the opposite of, games done quick. You know the convention of speed gamers, speedrunners. This is the team of non-speedrunners, the slow runners. Games done afterwards. Later. We'll do that later. It's just a bunch of people chilling and no one is playing any video games. It's I'm not sure that format is going to work as a spectator sport. Anyway, speaking of spectators, let's spectate what's going on. Aires is going with the 2 racks, which is kind of what he promised in the lobby chat. He was like, 2 racks incoming, and he delivers. The factory is on the way, so it's not going to be just some kind of crazy 3 racks nonsense, but see what Nameless is preparing. So far, opening up very standardly. Not too greedy. In fact, not greedy. No, okay, he's getting a 30, setting a throne there. Gotta get rid of that that Reaper beforehand. Before what? Surprised he's not taking the gold though. He wants to take the more distant base. Which, I suppose, I don't know. I think, I usually see Zerg taking the gold, but trying to think about, I mean, the gold is more exposed and you are playing against the Terran, so, especially if your Terran is going bio, the golden wall isn't much of a problem. You can kind of skip and drop behind it, and it's going to be quite annoying. So unless you have the internal area, the southern area of the golden wall secure, maybe you kind of want to avoid that. It also helps to spread creep if you take the gold base. It's a lot closer to the enemy base, but the third in the north kind of gives you a safer flank for when a Terran army starts to push. So, there are advantages to this one and to that one. I guess this one at the back is a bit more safe against Terrans. Not sure. I don't have enough experience to really say it to tell, Nameless is going with a Spire. So you see Link Bane, Muta. Which is, something that works pretty well against Bio-Terran in general. Baning speed is starting. Crit spread is pretty good. It's going to give Nameless enough of a view of when Aires is coming. There are no medivacs, so this team is already hurting Ares' army, and all it is really getting is creep clearing. Medivacs. Oh, there are medivacs. Okay, they are on the way, so it's pretty good. So the medivacs may be a bit late because I didn't see them on the production tab thing, but they're here. See, you drop on the other side of the wall, and you're pretty safe to walk around now and come in and sneak on your opponent. Nameless doesn't see anything. He didn't spread any overlords in this area, so he's going to be completely blind. Okay, now he sees it when the medivacs are right in his base. A lot of these Marines are still hurt from the previous team, but yeah, it's pretty good. The Banelings don't have speed yet. Speed is just about to finish any second now. Oh, Ares really has to back away and leave. No, he's going to play footsie with those Banelings, trying to play around with them. Now, by the time the Queens are in, the medivacs will have to run away. Oh, no, they've stopped. Ares. It's not necessarily want to get stuck there. Okay, so he does see the Spire, so he has no excuses. He immediately starts. Actually, he started the NG Bay before that. Oh, look, that was a secondary NG Bay. He's already making turrets. I don't know what is going on there. Maybe it's for the double upgrades. But he's getting turrets at home, so he's going to be prepared for the turrets, for the not medivacs, not turrets, Mutalisks, yeah. Hey, don't at me. They both start with M, medivacs and Mutalisks, and turrets have T in them, and so do Mutalisks. So, and you as well. So, they're very confusing words. Give me a break. Stop teasing the old man. No one knows teasing you, Steelmold. It's all in your head. Yes, I know. You're doing the talking to yourself again. Well, I don't have a co-caster. What can I do? It's not like I can have a conversation with myself endlessly. Sometimes you need an extra voice. Sometimes it has to be old. What? Someone was talking to me. No, Grandpa. Alright, Ares coming in for a second run. This time with some Widow Mines, which might prove really handy against the Banelings. Nameless is up for this. Is sending singular units to bait up the shots of the Widow Mines. The Banelings connect with the bio. There's still some bio left, but it's going to get cleaned out. All in all, a pretty good defense by Nameless. Didn't take any economical damage. Did throw on a lot of units on it. I mean, throwing Banelings at stuff is expensive, but it's pretty effective. this way is pretty safe from the amount of Mutalisks that Nameless has at the moment, so the Muta-harass really isn't doing the job yet. Nameless really needs some detection here, morphing an Overseer for revenge. This is the same. This is the same Overlord that took a Widowmine hit before. And now it's going to avenge itself by detecting all of them. Oh. Okay, one of them does manage to survive. They still have this 2. Aires does. Oh, it's gonna take out the Baning Nest. Okay, Nameless did make some Banelings right now, just before this building died. So he's gonna have some of these left. He's going after the upgrades. Nameless can actually just A-move on this, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, Aires is focusing that upgrade. Does look like Nameless might not have enough to clean this all up. Okay, Carapace gets denied. It's a really important upgrade. Let's try to leave my Hydras. Yeah, every time he goes in here, he's kind of managed to do some damage. It's not economical though. See, the entire game, only one drone died. And I think that's the one that a Reaper killed that one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is really good. Aires is killing all of the queens. Now the Mutalisks are coming back, but they're really pretty low on health as well. Yeah, this push by Aires did a lot of damage. In the meantime, he just kept on making more units. So this is just pure Marine and Widowmine, and he keeps on just making Marine Widowmine with Medivacs. He's getting +1 vehicle upgrade, so I'm guessing he's going to transition into some tanks. Or maybe he doesn't know that Widowmines don't benefit from upgrades. I'm not sure. Because it's a spell, technically. Alright, Widowmines are digging in. Mutalisks really can't do anything with this army. There's just too many Marines and not enough Mutalisks. They are trying to catch the reinforcements, which are really low on health for some reason. Maybe he can't. No, he's losing all the Mutalisks. There's a lot of Marines still left. They have +2 weapons, +3 starting as well. GG is called an Aires. We'll take game number 1. Thorax, man. Just basic Thorax. That's all you need. Alright. So this is going to be Nameless's map pick for the second map of the series. Elsewhere on the bracket, other games are going. We have, hold on, let's double check. 2 weeks ago, the tournament was won by the Kyojin, who I see has not signed up today. So we're going to have a new champion. StarDuck wants more championships. He's working on it. You have Lucas Dart, who won the SDO championship. I think this is their first MSO. I believe Everdream is going to be our next map. And if you've ever had a dream, then you know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Gotta set up the lobby. Let's invite everybody. Alright. See what these 2 players can do on Everdream. Sorry, I'm trying to rearrange my chair so that I'm sitting better in front of the microphone. Ergonomics. It's very important, people. Alright, let's see if players are ready. Both players are ready. Let's get to it. Don't forget to hydrate your hydras. That's some good H2O. Oh, and look, I can subscribe. I have a subscription thingy. All right. All right, everyone. Welcome to Everdream LE. If you've ever had a dream, then you would know that LE stands for liberal extraction. Liberal extraction. That's when you extract things liberally from something, you know, extracting ore from iron liberally. In the northeast corner of the map, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings. Oh, I forgot to say that both of these guys are from Singapore. Aires is a Singaporean Malaysian living in Singapore. Our red Terran, representing CranKy Ducklings. Give it up for Aires. And in the southwest corner of the map, also from Singapore, are Blue Zerg, representing Team GDA, which stands for Go Do Anything. Give it up for Nameless. Gotta do anything. Give down away. Nameless is going with a very quick roach warren. He's going 2-base roach here. It's gonna be a Nidus. Space is get some thick old base here. Get some thick old butt to that base. Gonna sneak up on Nidus over there. Let's see what the... doesn't look like Nameless is sending overlords into that position though. So maybe Nidus isn't going to be the thing. No, let's see what the layer timing is going to be. No, it's gonna be Sloach Rush. Which is kind of an oxymoron, but you know. Nice. Nameless manages to delay the bunker here. Doesn't look like Aires is sending another SCP to complete it. And he has no idea. The Reaper is at home trying to defend, but okay, the bunker should be finished. The SCP that was building the command center is finishing it up. But with Ravagers, this should be okay for Nameless. He should be able to siege this up. Let's see if he makes the Ravagers. No, he's gonna stay on 1 Ravager and 3 Roaches, and Aires just GG's out. Alright. Not sure what that was about. Maybe, I don't know. Does seem like Aires has pretty good okay. I was going 3cc before starport. Okay. Yeah, but... yeah, no, I don't know. Alright, fair enough. Because he had a factory with a thingy, I don't know. Maybe because he didn't have a tech lab on the factory, so he couldn't get any cyclones out, and... yeah, I don't know. I think he had the more chance here, but, you know, I'm not the one playing, so it's not up to me to decide. Eternal Empire is going to be our next map. Aires is like, okay, you want to play this kind of nonsense? Let's pick the biggest map. A macro map. Try to rush me here. Alright, let's get Aires in. Let's get Nameless in. Group is also essential. Hey, Karen has redeemed a group, please. For those who don't know, if you want to spend 16,000 of our channel points, otherwise known as grapes, you can strong arm Kuro, our observer, into casting one game. There's a limit of 3 per tournament. So, you know, one has already been redeemed by Kerwin. You are kindly asked to only spend those on games with Zergen, because otherwise Kuro will not be happy.
Hello there.
Hello there.
So I don't care as much about Zerg games, it's just that I don't know anything about other races. I haven't played Protoss since Wings of Liberty.
I haven't played Protoss at all. And yet I managed to cast. Alright. How are you doing, group?
I'm great. As you can tell, I got a lot of sleep tonight. Or last night.
As opposed to any other night?
Yes, actually yes.
Alright. Okay, book plans are ready. Let's get to it.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? We just done with all the DreamHack stuff. Like we've been streaming a lot. Yeah. And now it's time to go back to our regular schedule.
Yeah, I mean, actually, to me, it doesn't affect me all that much because I still only cast the SDOs and MSOs. But yeah, we, as the the Ducklings, we've been casting pretty much every day for the past week and a half or so, something like that.
2 weeks.
Yeah, except there was like a 1 day period interval where there wasn't something or something like that.
I mean, I just came off doing production for ESLB, so
yeah.
There's also a thing.
Yeah, that's right. So the past couple of days that we've been streaming on the ESL channel, the B channel, as official casters, the B stream, because we're that good.
Sure.
Speaking of being that good and professional, we are on Eternal Empire, the empire which is, as the name suggests, eternal.
So how are you doing, guys? How's your day been, chat? Cause this is fun. Like, look, we have Aires here. We haven't seen him play like this good for a while. Like, he's actually beating Nameless, so that's great. And Nameless is playing alright.
We're in the southwest corner of the map. Representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings. Give it up for Aires. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing team GDA, which stands for Getting Down All Together. Our blue Zerg is Nameless.
Okay.
Vortex is asking for content, please.
No.
Group is.
No. It's no group content. It's nothing clip worthy at all. Except when I say that you should clip it.
It's just be a boring guesser, and then no one will ever group please you.
I thought I am, but somehow people still request me.
Because you're not boring. You have interesting insights and information. You are the information fairy.
Okay, if you say so.
I didn't say so. It's not even. It's for once. It's not something that I came up with.
Who actually came up with that? I don't remember.
I do remember. I think Fear Dragon said it in a tweet or something.
No, I don't think it was Fear Dragon.
It was maybe Ollie Molly.
Oh, this is
someone
360
was
again.
someone was thanking a bunch of people for updating Wikipedia and stuff,
Maybe.
and calling specifically calling
I
you
also,
and out
I also remember I also remember one time I just asked people on Twitter, like, if you were to describe who I am in the community, what would you say? Because like I honestly don't know how to introduce myself, considering I have this many like completely different positions.
Yeah.
And I think somebody mentioned
Information
Info
Fairy was accurate. I mean, now you're no longer the Information Fairy. You're like the Observation Fairy. I don't know what. You're the crystal ball of the clan. You observe.
I mean, that's part of being an info fairy for me, because I just like observing things.
Yeah, no, Information Fairy works out well. I did come up with the other ones. The Information Goblin is one I came up with, and the Information Centaur. I'm still very proud of that one because it definitely describes Yaku very accurately.
It's awfully accurate.
Half of the information is very sensible and accurate, and the other part comes out of a horse's ass.
Ooh, an armory. Is this gonna be a Hellbat thing?
I'm assuming Widowmine?
I don't know. I see a lot of Hellions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe go for Blue Flame and such.
Not even Blue Flame, like he is just straight factory.
Okay, he's getting more barracks here, so he's not going any mech with mech. He's just getting these Hellions for early harassment.
And on the Nameless side, we have Linkbane Muta coming up soon.
Yeah. So Aires changing it up a little bit, but Nameless goes with the same thing he went for in the first game.
Actually not. This is the same thing he went for in second game. In first game he went Turex, remember? 2-1-1. And in the second game he tried to go 3CC before Starport.
Did I say the names wrong? I said Nameless. Nameless goes for the same thing he went in the first
Nameless. Maybe. I don't know. Look, I'm sleep deprived. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I might have been wrong.
I was observing the first two games. I had no idea what was going on in them. I was just looking at things.
Oh no, that's a common thing with me. I don't remember games. I watch them, but I don't remember. Like, it doesn't register in my brain. I don't know why. It's kinda annoying.
Welcome to my world, then.
Oh, I had it since forever. I only remember like the really like memorable games, like those that like are really special. Like when it's just like standard-ish, I have trouble remembering.
I mean, Special does play standard most of the time, but he does have like.
True, but.
Yeah, True doesn't play standard. He just plays the same thing. We don't have a player called Always, so I can't continue that.
There is, but always. That was what I was going for.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. We just casted him in the thing. He's from Taiwan?
This is Hellbats. Hellbats are coming in, but at the same time, the Mutas are in Aires' base, and he's only just making turrets, so we're gonna see who's gonna come out on top.
Oh, the guy is getting surrounded. The bendings don't connect with all the bios, so the medevac will be able to
this was
get
actually
away,
a pickup, but still, like, this job
the
is
end
done,
was
and
yeah.
On the other side, Mutas are just cleaning up SCVs.
Yeah, and now they're getting after Marines, and they're going to clean up a tank or two as well. Already so much value.
Are you stop?
Oh, no.
Why do you keep sending units right to the Mutas?
Oh, I gotta get the no.
Oh, so close.
Don't break. Come on.
So close.
You did a lot of damage. Don't take the Mutalisk now. 16 dead SCVs.
And none of the Mutas died. All of them are fine.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
A phenomenal trade for Nameless. Like a really good defense at home. He didn't even lose a lot of army units. He lost 7 Zerglings, and and look at that. No Banelings died. That means all the Banelings detonated offensively.
Yeah. I feel like Queens did a lot of work as well for Nameless. I think that was a big part of his army. And these Mutas are still sneaking around.
it's still a fantastic trade. And the Mutas are still a huge menace on this side of the map. That is a problem with Mutalisk. We have 11 of them. They can actually maybe take out this turret.
Nope.
No.
SCV hacks too good.
Okay, gets a delay on that factory, which is nice. Ah, but the turret here. He gets caught in a trap.
Yeah, he flew right into this ball of the Marines. And those are Marines, okay? Those are men with gun. They can do it. Wait a minute. Where's combat shield?
On the way. Halfway done.
Okay.
They're still painting the stars on. You just see how they pushed the Karak away.
Poor Karak.
Get out of here.
Poor Karaks. Like nobody cares about them. Punting Hearts them does, but I don't know why. I haven't seen
like
them
the
even.
Karak.
I enjoy critters on the map in general. I feel like they should get more attention. But...
Yeah. Oh, the Widow Mines are not there again. Okay, now they're again.
Ooh, nice shot.
Yeah.
That uses up both shots of the Widow Mines though, like...
Yeah,
I bet
Nameless
this
has
is
been
why.
really good in this series about just avoiding the Widow Mines by sending out single lone units to bait out the shots, which is really the pro strategy to dealing with Widow Mines. Takes a lot of control, but
this is
and it
close.
works. This is a really good push out by Nameless. Still has a lot of trainings in reserve, so
He still has to be very careful
Yeah.
though, because there is more Widow Mines in the back.
yeah, but he's
Oh, they
again
didn't get-
splitting so well
Yeah.
against them.
Hey,
at
it
that.
actually didn't do that much
Three.
damage.
Look at the units lost up. 3 Banelings died.
Oh my.
That means all the other Banelings, and there were about 20 of them, all detonated.
And at the same time,
That
the
is- that
mutas
is
are
really
still
good.
on Aires' side of the map. They keep poking
Yeah,
in. I think they actually.
they're
I
not a
think they
problem
actually
anymore
sniped
because there's
the-
only 8.
They sniped the CC. They sniped the building CC. Like he's starting it from scratch. I think that's what
Ooh,
happened.
Very nice. Yeah, that was a kill. Not even a cancel or anything. Yeah, so the Mutalisks, oh, they're about to become a problem again. Right now they're an issue. An issue of Mutalisks is when you have
Issue
less
of
than 10.
Mutalisk?
An
Issue?
issue, not a issue. A issue of Mutalisks is like when you have 100 of them.
Okay.
And Ravagers. For some
Ooh,
reason.
that did friendly damage actually. Like Nameless managed to run his links into the army, and he did a bit of a friendly
Yeah,
damage.
he's dealing with the Widow Mines really well. Now that Thor is gonna get surrounded.
I'm not sure why the Thor is with the army, to be honest. I would leave it at home for
Against
defense.
the Mutas.
Yeah, but the mutas are mostly attacking him at home. Look, like they're cleaning up the reinforcements, so I feel like that would be a better idea, but
Yeah,
at the
he
same
has a
time,
Thor at home, I think. Yeah, he has one at home right now.
it was just built, I think.
Yeah.
There it
And
goes.
he's ignoring the Mutalisks. Could have gotten a
Ooh,
couple
Ares
of
is
balls there.
rotating around, he's going to the north, there's nothing there yet. Ooh, Nameless. It's coming. Run,
Well, there's
run.
not enough creep. It's off creep, so it's gonna be a little more difficult to get those connections.
Yeah,
Good
but he's
splits
still-
by Ares, but that's a lot of banelings.
Exactly, he has as many banelings as Ares has marines, and that gets very hard to split.
I wish we had like a statistic that tracks how many banelings detonated, or how many were made, because only 5 were killed. That's not what you usually you see the banelings kind of die than detonate, and only a few manage to get to their targets. But here,
I would
Everness
say it
maybe
very
is
much
not isn't
depends on the playstyle of
maybe
particular
isn't
player.
maybe isn't target firing them, or maybe he's relying on the Widow Mines, which
Yeah,
Nameless has learned to
I get
dodge.
that. I don't know.
Okay,
Ooh,
Ares
maybe able
coming
to
in
snipe
again.
this base.
This is like what, the 4th push in by Ares that she's not achieving anything.
Also, the Nameless's army is just like lurking around. Oh, there it goes! It's coming in. Look at this plane.
I mean-
It's just rolling in. Look at them.
I mean, it should be noted, like, this is very costly for Nameless.
And also, like,
Oh,
Aires
the
is
wind
doing his best to split, but as I said, like, there are so many bailings, it's really difficult to split with that.
Yeah, now the Mutlis are going to take down the planetary fortress there. There's not ring your pad, prepare! Yeah, this is costing Nameless a lot, but he's getting results with these
Yeah,
things.
he's
Killing
getting
the
so
Terran
many
army every
bases.
time. His harassment has been doing a lot this game. 25 dead SCVs, a dead command center, a dead planetary fortress. It's you know, Nameless is definitely playing the better game throughout this one.
248 Zerglings died.
Yep. 154 Marines.
Ooh. Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to the carnage.
Here we go.
It's going to go off the army from the backside, and it doesn't look like Aires has a lot. Nice Widowmine connection, but there's still
And
a
the
lot.
Ultras
The
are
Ultralists
here.
are joining the fight. They don't even have chitinous plating, but doesn't even matter. GG is called, and Nameless will take the series. GG!
Yeah. Still, it was a
Ah.
good game by Aries. Like in general. He's been playing well.
Yishun of Mutas. Yaku just got up.
So GG
All
to
right.
Aries. We're probably gonna see him soon on the stream.
Yeah,
Probably.
He's going to replace you as the co-caster. Thank you for joining us, Kuro. If you want to hear more of Kuro, you can redeem channel points
I
by
mean-
clicking on the crypt, please.
If you
Thingy
got any
thingy.
grapes, you can redeem Kuro, please.
Yeah, she responds to grapes. She needs 16,000 of them.
Yes.
I just thought if maybe we can make it like a real life thing, but then I was like 16,000 grapes is
How
it's a
many
lot.
tons is that?
That's quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's a ton. It could be a ton. Yeah, it could be a ton.
I mean, grapes
Maybe
are pretty
two.
small, but still.
They're small, but if they weigh 1 gram, let's see, 1 gram. Kilograms. Oh no, they need to be at 10 grams for this to be, or maybe 5 grams. If they're about 6 or 7 grams, I think it gets up to a ton. 16,000 grapes, maybe. Don't check on my math, please. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me like this.
Yaku, check on Steelmold's map. I know you love it.
Yaku, check my math, but say it in Spanish.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Let's see what our next series is going to be.
Anyway, I'm
We are
gonna
going
go back to observing. Bye.
Thank you, group. Thank you for joining us. Nameless is going to go up against Napolcochon or Ultra Kaka. Which is a fun name. I think we're going to be casting that, unless you can get into StarDuck versus Vavin, maybe? It does. No, they're in game. Alright, so it's going to be Nameless versus Ultra Kaka. Let's see what other information we can glean. Okay, so Napolcochon is from France. Napolcochon. So it's EU versus SG. I think we're going to use West, right? That's the compromise between EU and SG. Question mark. Let's double check our rules there. US West, yes. Okay. What our map is going to be Death Aura. The map of death and destruction. The destructiest of all the maps. Alrighty. Let's get our players in. Nameless. Here he is. Group. In. Let's double check. I'll check if Claire joins us now or later. Before we do the thing. Okay. So Claire will go and eat dinner and will join us later. Okay. Double check our. Let's double check that everyone's ready. Sorry. This is what happens when I'm solo casting a lot. Because I'm not used to I'm not streaming anymore on a regular basis or any basis at all. So like my voice isn't used to speaking so much. Believe it or not, during the week I'm a very quiet person. Where's the promoted Skyrim? Look, last week I promised I'm going to do a Skyrim stream, but then Yaku did his wonderful art stream, which I highly suggest. Go and check Yakuzaku 1 on Twitch. Check out the VOD of his art stream. It's a work of art. All I can say. So I couldn't go and stream when that was going on. I was having way too much fun with everyone. All right, both players are ready. Oh, they're discussing ping now. Everybody, look, it's not happy for everybody, but that's reality. It's what happens when you have an international online tournament. Servers are always going to be a thing. Time zones are a huge bother. You know, it's just how it works. But is he caviar Napolcochon Marquisas Apamcado? No, he is not Ender. This is a different player. All right, everyone. Welcome to the map that is the most deadliest of all the maps, otherwise known as Death Aura. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for Lich Equinox. Lich Equinox. It's when the sun is at the apex of its thing and leeches come out of the sky. It's so brutal and metal and everything. In the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of France. And give it up for our blue Zerg. I do believe this is the first appearance. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is Ultra Kaka. And in the northwest corner of the map, our red Zerg representing the land of Singapore. And Team GDA, which stands for Gardens Depleted Aluminium. It is Nameless. Now I need to make a list of GDNA words until we come up with a good name for what GDA stands for. Is this like a marketing strategy? like a team comes up with a... Ooh, we have ourselves a Spine Rush here. I thought it was just Zergling coming in across the map for Link Team 6, but no. This is way worse. Nameless not realizing what is going on. I'm gonna have to start pumping out units. I think he froze there a little bit. Maybe he wasn't really paying attention to what was going on at home. Because he started those Zerglings a bit late. And Ultrakaka has enough time to bring in a second wave of Zerglings. The Spine is about to finish. Nameless already taking in a lot of damage. Still ahead in workers, so he has a chance when he has to consolidate his forces, not let them just die. He has to wait for the queens as well. Okay, 2 queens come out. He has some Zerglings. Let's see how he handles this. He hasn't made a Spine of his own, so he's gonna have to fight in the shade of this one. No focus fire on the drones. It's focusing the queen. 1 queen goes down, but it looks like Nameless manages to clean it up. Though he's a bit behind in workers, that wasn't the worst. Now, remember, Ultrakaka did invest a lot of resources into this. But given that Ultrakaka had the initiative there of knowing when the attack is going to stop, he started droning up a little earlier. But, you know, Nameless is starting speed earlier, so there's that. As long as Nameless doesn't throw too many units here and keeps his macro up to speed, he should be okay. This should be a pretty decent hold by Nameless. Oh, okay. Napolcochon. So, sorry, I was getting notes in the live stream live feed thingy. What's it on Discord? What gets beeping in my ear? Because that's what people do. It's production for you. It's the most distracting thing on the planet. I don't know why. Gonna have like dogs barking in the streets, noises, airplane noises. That won't distract me, but like someone beeping in my ear, it's like, Alright. Napolcochon coming in for a bit of a run here, but Nameless does have enough to defend. So our Blue Zerg will take a third base a bit earlier than Nameless, and Baning Nest as well. So yeah, so Napolcochon still kind of holds on to the advantages they got at the beginning of the game. So not not falling behind because the original assault or the original rush didn't actually pan out. Still always keeping 3 workers ahead. Timing of the base is a bit better. Nameless getting a good scout of what Napolcochon, sorry, has in store. Ooh, Napolcochon droning hard. Let's see what Nameless is going for. So both of them are going for some banelings. And okay, Napolcochon is getting a lair and more gases. So might see some Muta switch here? Question mark. Because that's a lot of gases. Actually, no, it's 4 gases. It's not the most gases you can have. And I'm just getting banelings, but not a bailing nest, banelings, but they're not finished just yet. Oh, Napolcochon's trying to bait Nameless. Yes, look at that. Nameless not taking the bait. He knows. He's pretty good at splitting. We saw it against Aires' Widow Mines earlier. You know, he splits 1 unit ahead. Oh, let's see if we do it again. Whoa. The bindings are rolling. They're rolling in. Nameless, pay attention! Pay attention! Pay attention! Yeah, that was a bit of a Mio-Micah there. Not the worst Mio-Micah, but, you know. I give it a 7 out of 10 Mio-Micahs. Okay, so Napolcochon is going for a Spire. Nameless is going with the Roaches. Which, as I like to say, usually this becomes a numbers game, basically. So Roaches, even though they can't shoot the Mutalisks, if there are a lot of Roaches, the Mutalisks just can't shoot them fast enough and they destroy everything. Also, they can ignore Mutalisks, which is very important. because you know if you attack with the roaches, defending with Mutalisks is very inefficient, because the roaches can just freely just A-move on top of on your economy, drones, queens, everything. They completely ignore the defending units and just do a lot of damage, and by the time the Mutalisks kill them, they just destroyed everything on the ground. So yeah, we'll see what kind of numbers the players are going to be producing. I like their constant use of the Banelings and Zerglings here, especially Napolcochon is very, very active out on the map. Even though it's not getting a lot of value, there's a lot of scouting information that Napolcochon is getting. Always trying to sleep. Sleeping in that Zergling. That could have been a Baneling if Nameless was not paying attention. But he was paying attention. Ooh, Napolcochon getting 3 spine crawlers. When they start making Mutalisks. Nameless, I think Nameless hasn't exposed how many roaches he has yet. Starting to build a good number of them, but the mutas are in, not a lot of roaches yet. And they're on this side of the map. Roaches are useless defensively. Nameless really needs them on the other side of the map doing damage, and it's exactly what he's doing. He's like, okay, you gotta go to the other side. At least draw the Mutalisks away. So Napolcochon is taking the bait. Trying to follow these roaches. See how slowly they actually managed to kill them? Okay, 1 roach died throughout this entire march. Okay, now more Mutalisks are coming in. This might actually be a decent defense, but more roaches are being brought by Nameless. And other Zerglings are coming in. Nameless can't be surrounded by them. There's no Banelings to back this up. This is a very inefficient situation for Nameless. But he sort of had to do this in order to keep the Mutalisks away. In the meantime, spores are being made back home for Nameless. So there's got to be some defenses against the Mutalisks. Hydralisk then is being made. This 4th base is going to go down. There's pretty much nothing that Nameless can do to save it. He has to still continue to buy time. We have ourselves a catastrophe of Mutalisks, 21. That's a catastrophe of Mutalisks, for those who don't know. Above 20 Mutalisks is a catastrophe, and Napolcochon will take game number 1. Nameless tapping out, seeing the amount of Mutalisks and not a lot of anti-air on his side. You know, so this was basically a timing situation. If Nameless had 5 or 6 more roaches and a couple of Banelings with him, if he had time to bring Banelings along with him to protect the roaches from the Zerglings, Napolcochon would be dead now. That there wouldn't be much that he could be doing, but yeah, good timing. And like I said, Napolcochon kept that little bit of economical edge that they gained at the beginning of the game. Yeah, and Nameless just didn't have enough. Even though he had decent composition of units, he did not have enough to counter that amount of Mutalisks. So it's going to be Nameless's map choice. Let's see what he's going to go with. Ice. Next map is going to be Ice LE. All right. No, not Singapore. It keeps defaulting to Singapore because for some reason, I don't know why, it thinks that I have 29 millisecond ping to Singapore. I'm in Israel. I'm on the other side of the planet. I don't know how this is happening, but it keeps defaulting me to Singapore for some bizarre reason. All right. So elsewhere on the bracket, StarDuck winning 2-0 versus Vavin. Yeah, I would have liked to see that that series. Oh, we have Lucas Dart versus Everness in the second round, fighting to see who will go up against StarDuck. It looks like everyone is prepared. Let's start this lobby before we babble. And so for those who don't know, Lucas Dart and StarDuck have been bantering all week about all kinds of crazy builds that StarDuck might do with Void Rays and stuff. So if they end up being in the semifinal, I'm really really excited to see that. Oh, it was Vavin? Wait, wait, wasn't Lucas that? Maybe I confused something. Yeah, it was Vavin. So saying, well, StarDuck instead of Mass Void Rays, as we said on Discord 2 times, cheesed me. Well, like I said, Vavin, StarDuck did not claim, so I can't hold him to the contract. The contract was not signed by StarDuck. He was free to cheese you to his heart's content. I don't recommend him. Yeah, StarDuck has been getting really, really, really good in the past few months. Yeah, no, I can't say sorry, Aku. I can't legislate. I can't. The contract was not signed by StarDuck. He did not sign the contract. This is not enforceable. I'm sorry. For those who don't know what this discussion is, join our Discord server and read up on it. All right, we're getting a pull first from Nameless, as we are on the map called Ice. LE, of course, stands for lying elements, like Chrome, which is a lie. The Chrome is a lie. Hashtag the Chrome is a lie. Hashtag there is no Chrome. Anyway, marching his workers across the map, our blue player from Singapore. Give it up for Nameless. Presenting GDA, which stands for Go Do Attack. And in the northeast corner of the map, about to receive this gift, it is our red Zerg, Ultra Kaka, otherwise known as Napolcochon. And here they are. It's going to be full-on spine rush. Here comes Ducklings as well. Nameless is like, alright, this is how it's done. Let's see if Nameless has something to teach our French Zerg here. 12, 13, 15 dead drones already. Oh! Yeah, Nameless is up for teaching a lesson here. Napolcochon is down to these last 3 drones. Last 2 drones. Last drone. 1 drone to kill them all. That's it. GG is called. And Nameless. That was a 2 minutes 43 seconds game. Okay. That's a statement, that is. Nameless is like, alright, it was a valiant attempt and you did win the game, but this is how you spine rush. Alright, Golden Pillars is going to be our next map. Or Pillars of Gold, if you will. Golden Pillars. Pillars of Gold. Right. Alright. Let's get Clarion as well. So let's get him in here. Hey! There he is, everyone. Please make welcome the best player in Malaysia, who's not in Malaysia. It's Claire, otherwise known as Aires.
Hola. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. All right. You're joining us on Nameless versus Napolcochon
Nope.
in game
Uh-oh.
3. You've had spine rushes going on so far. It's been fun.
Ah, the ZVZ.
Yeah, Nameless just won in a spine did a spine rush and won the game in 2 minutes 43 seconds. Maybe the quickest game we've ever had. I'm not sure.
We could check. 2 minutes.
I don't know how where we even check that because we don't keep those statistics around. If only we had an information fairy somewhere.
Well, I guess we may or may not have an information fairy.
TM.
I'm not saying anything, but yeah.
All right. Welcome everyone to Pillars of Gold, the map that holds the golden wall up. Because the pillars of gold are just under the golden wall. They're like the foundations of it. That's how it works. That's the lore. LE. LE, of course, stands for limb equipment. Limb equipment. That's when you're a cyborg. You know, your limbs are basically equipment. Right?
Cool.
Yeah. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of France, it is our red Zerg here named Ultra Kaka, but we know him as Napolcochon.
I'll take this one then. And spawning on the top as the blue Zerg, my opponent in the last round and resident of the country that I'm staying in from Singapore, representing Team GDA T. We got Nameless.
What does GGA stand for?
Go do all things. Maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's what I said.
Great minds think alike.
But who is it? Who's the player?
Nameless. Like, he's nameless.
we kept Kuro hanging there.
I see what. Okay. Every single time.
You have to finish the you have to finish the intro. It's okay. It was your first intro of the day. It's a cold opening. It's fine. You're still warming up. It's a warm up.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, but apparently no one knows what GDA stands for, and the team doesn't know either yet. So.
Yeah, I've heard. Well, we could pick a name for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so what does GDA stand for? Could be gold digging amateurs. No, this sounds mean. Global Dance Association.
Well, then what's the team?
It's Global Dance Association. It's they're dancing. It could be dancing, yeah.
I have something in mind, but I think it would.
Don't sit there. Don't sit there.
Yes, exactly. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Right, Nameless just took. He just made two bailing nests for some reason, and then he cancelled one.
Oh really? I didn't realize because it's like, both of them are doing like same stuff, except for the bailing nest and Evo. Probably that's the difference. Ah. Though interestingly, like Nameless got the third base like in a straight line, whereas the I'm
Napolcochon.
not.
You can say red. You can say red Zerg if it's too
Yeah,
difficult.
the other Zerg gets in a triangular kind of third base.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it's different.
I know I had that kind of debate on Golden Wall, not Golden Wall. Yeah, in Golden Wall against you when Nameless took the third base that wasn't the gold. Instead of taking the gold, he took the third base that's kind of more farther away. Maybe that's kind of his preference. He wants to stay safe like that.
I think generally Zerg you want to be away from like the Terran, whereas the Terran wants to be pushing in towards.
Yeah.
not too
Oh,
sure.
it's a nice Bane War here. Nameless being very careful about his movements. He splits pretty well, like he did against your Widow Mines.
I did split. I split my Marines too.
No, you split really well. You split really well, but you had a lot of banelings.
Yeah. I tried. I mean,
It looked very difficult to handle.
I forgot Stim in the third game.
You did?
Yeah, it took me quite a while to get Stim and Combat Shield.
Yeah, we saw the combat shields coming in a bit late, but we didn't notice the steam.
I mean, I'm an overachiever.
It was his handicap.
Yeah, but both of them are like the same situation right now. So,
Yeah,
like,
both of
Big
them
Bang-
droning up pretty hard, so it doesn't look like either of them wants to keep on pushing
Commit.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. More gas has been taken by both, so... oh, actually, a red Zerg already has a lair, so... I'm going to see Mutalisks like we saw in game number 1.
I'm not sure if Mutalisk or Lurkers are better for ZV.
I mean, Mutalisks did pretty well in the first game. Kind of won the game.
Mutas are really annoying. Oh,
Yeah.
one link went in. What do you know?
Did it see the...
I think it
thingy
should.
thing?
Oh, Hydra.
My camera is... I moved just as Kuro zoomed in, so now my camera was just all zoomed in when I moved around. It's all right, more Bane wars still here in this on this side of the map. Nameless is getting a Roach Warren. Seems like Napolcochon really hasn't decided on what the next tech path is going to be.
He's got a bit of gas.
Yeah, taking a lot of this is the fifth and sixth gas are being taken right now. But yeah, there's no Spire, no Roach Warren, no Hydralisk, nothing. There's just no tech.
Oh my!
20 drones go down. Ooh. Nice.
Oh.
Here comes the Spire though.
Is it? I feel like it's a bit too late though.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten it like
25 workers. And thing is, Napolcochon will have to keep on making Zerglings just to defend these Bane pushes. So can't even drone up to catch up with Nameless's number of workers. What? Yeah, Napolcochon basically has to make
something happen here.
Mutalisks and hope that he can do enough damage to counter it. Actually getting some damage on the other side of the map, but more banelings are rolling in.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Nice connections by Napolcochon, but 2 banelings do get to the mineral lines.
They are just gonna walk
up
and down, up and...
Yeah, they're not gonna do much.
Well, you got 3. That's not that bad for
any drone that Nameless gets is good at this point of the game. Because he's just so far ahead. Almost double the workers.
And he has roaches out right now. Where like Napolcochon. I'm sorry, I am not. But yeah, he has
Napolcochon.
yes, yeah, he has 10 minutes out on the way though. But
Yeah, I mean,
Not sure.
10 Mutalisks is a lot because Nameless has no defenses against this. He has 3 queens and no spores, no anti-air. So right now he sees the Mutalisks, he has to make the decision. He has to defend at home because, you know, the Mutalisks can be the equalizer.
yep. On the millers, like 10 millers,
But he's defending with them. He's using them defensively. This is exactly the situation I was talking about in game number 1. The roaches just ignore the Mutalisks. They're
YOLO!
GG Steelmold and Nameless. Squeeze out of victory.
Well, if a person that beats me hopefully gets in the final so I don't feel so bad about myself.
Don't hang your personal, you know,
I'm
your
not biased.
self-worth. Don't hang your self-worth on other people's success, you know. You did you did fine. Don't you know, don't feel bad or good based on what some other person is achieving, is what I'm saying. You know, psychologically you need to kind of detach yourself from it. All right. So we don't have a series, I believe. Let's see if we have players out and about. No, we're waiting on LucasArt and Everness and Lock versus Saitamu. Who are still playing. So I guess we can take a little break.
Oh. Do you think there'll be a Terran in a finals today instead of the usual Zerg and Protoss?
Could be. LucasDart is still in the game.
Lock, I think he's a Terran, right?
Let's see, what else do we have? Where's our show notes? Lock is a Terran. Faith is a Terran. So we still have 3 Terrans in the thing. Oh no, we don't. Apparently, Saitamu
No.
forfeited. Okay, so we can go straight to the semifinal instead of. No, actually, we'll take a break anyway because we take a break before the semifinals. So we'll take a short break. We'll take a 5-minute break, and then when we come back, we shall have our first semifinal today. Take this time to hydrate your Hydras, straight your Vultures, drain your Disruptors. We'll show you some clips of times gone by, what we call a duct tape, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Do not go anywhere, because if you do, I will not forgive you. And we have returned. I hope you enjoyed those duct tapes, the clips of time gone by. I especially loved the one that was the funny thing that happened. I don't see them here, so I don't know. I don't know which one. I was watching
some of them. I like the one at VTL Awards, and you like told Yaku to shut up.
Everyone always likes it when I tell Yaku to shut up. Because the thing is, if we end up in a situation where I yell at Yaku to shut up, it's been winding me up for so long that it becomes funny.
I cracked up when it's like I was watching and then Yaku was like doing something. It's like shut up. Oh,
shut up. Look, I love Yaku, but whenever I cast with him, like we have such similar timing that we keep trying to talk over one another, and our brains work too much on the same wavelength. It's too much. You need kind of you need a balance. Like you and me, I'm more talkative. So like, especially like after I cast solo, so I tend to be more.
Yeah.
Feeling time. Don't let
downtime.
Don't let the silence reign. And you're a little more. You're still kind of I think you're a little more comfortable if someone else takes the reins.
Who's gonna take my reins?
I don't know. I don't want to get into what you do in the bedroom.
Okay. No, I wasn't. No. Nuh-uh. Just for the viewers. No, I'm not that kind of person. Nope. What stays behind? No. Oh.
All right. Both our players are ready. Let's double check that everything is fine.
Gonna be a TVC.
Looks like it. Let's get to it.
I don't think I've casted a TVC yet so far.
You played
Have
one
I?
today, so
I mean, I've met Nameless countless of times.
nameless of times.
Yeah. I want a protest. I need a silent protest. Live.
He shuffled the bracket twice today,
Exactly.
and both of the times you were against.
Oh my god! Like,
So good. It's fate.
No.
Well, not fate. But we're not about fate. We're about faith here. It's a different one. No. Okay, everyone. Welcome back to Pillars of Gold, the map that holds up the Golden Wall. LE. LE, in case you were wondering, stands for Lily Enlightenment. Lily Enlightenment. That's when it's nighttime and you're drunk and you jump in the lake.
And then you get enlightened.
and you realize that lily pads are pretty damn dangerous and you don't want to mess with them.
What?
Shout out to Yoda. Yoda Slim.
What about lily pads and
He has a story about lily pads. It's very funny. In the northeast corner of the map, representing Team GDA, which stands for Goddamn Everything. Red Zerg from Singapore. Give it up for Nameless.
What's his name again? You didn't say his name. No.
It doesn't have a name. He's nameless.
Exactly. You gotta. Yeah. Well.
I don't know who that is.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's Nameless then. All right, and spawning at the bottom, we have the blue Terran from.
Spain. You have show notes. Go to the show notes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Strong. I was trying to. All right.
I give you so much time.
All right, from the spawning at the bottom of Pillars of Gold, coming from the land of the from Spain. Yeah, España. We've got Faith or Saitamu.
I was like stalling, giving you time to open up the show notes.
I knew it was from Spain, but I was trying to think of like how do you say Spain in another language, like España. For a moment, I almost said Portugal.
Yeah, no, that's
that might get me fired.
close enough. It's close enough.
I never beside each other.
It's just going to offend half the world. Nah, never mind.
No, I'll lose my job. I already got fired from one. I'm not gonna get fired from the second one. No.
By the way, Faith is playing for Escuela Española S2. That's the team name.
What does it mean? I know what it's Spain.
I don't know what escuela is. Escuela Española. School. Oh, Spanish school.
So it's like StarCraft.
That's where Yaku teaches. Oh, okay. No. If you don't know that reference, wait until our final duck tape before the finals, and you'll see. You'll get the joke then. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Ooh, that Reaper is. Okay.
Oh,
I was like, if this Reaper is out of real life, it's so cool. But no, instead.
The Reaper did quite a bit. Well, Terran's going pretty standard though. Like,
Yeah. Our Zerg is going pretty standard as well. As you can see, a lair.
it's a
Quick
2-1-1.
relatively quick lair. So we may see some Mutalisks here. Which is pretty good. How many gases do we have? Okay, so Nameless is only taking a second. No, okay, there's
Oh,
a third.
four. All
gas. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing Mutalisks. Because he did go Lingben Muta in the games against you. Which
Yeah,
worked,
he's
pretty well.
he's a Link Bane Muta user. I've played him a lot, countless of times. Yeah,
Is it a user or abuser of Lingben Muta?
he's a user. Not a,
From
not,
your perspective.
well, from my perspective, abuser. Mhm. Mhm.
That's because you're a salty Terran.
Well, but the Terran's doing what? What I feel is like the best build that one can do. 2-1-1. I mean,
Yeah.
2-1-1 is my best build that I do. It's not really in a meta right now, but it still can do quite a bit of damage if left unscouted.
Yeah, no, Saitama didn't, or Faith did not see the Spire, but is getting turrets at home. So, kind of guessing that this is the route that Nameless might go and wants to be safe. Right.
Yeah.
Marines are dropping in. Our forces to defend. Bailings are here.
Oh,
Let's pick up. Good work by Saitama here.
it's pretty good.
Even keeping that Marine on the high ground to be pesky. But yeah, eventually it kind of has to move away.
Yeah, you can't really engage at some point. You
Yeah.
just like, clear creep. Yeah, no problem. Engage and maybe not. Well, not that. Oh, but he just cleared every single creep tumor.
Yeah,
middle.
that's a great keep cleaning.
When he
Oh.
saves like all the
Even gets a
Just trade
cancel
that
on that gas, so that's going to delay Nameless's gas intake a bit. But yeah, the force is still this drop is still doing damage, getting a queen. All the banelings are have been used.
Yeah, he's doing really, really well.
Yeah.
This marine is like worth it. It's 2-1-1. Because like normally if you fail your 2-1-1, you're like, I wouldn't say like out of the game, but it puts you kind of behind.
Yeah.
Because you delay your third and all that. And I don't think I see a third from Faye.
I like the safety tank that Saitama is getting home. Oh, now that the Marines are uploaded here, unloaded.
It's gonna push in
Hey,
the
that's how
third.
the empty tank is pushing with the tank. Okay.
This could really do some damage.
Yeah. It's only one tank, but it's a tank is a tank. Oh, get some of the banelings before they even more.
Oh, if he targets fire the banelings, then but the Mutalisks are here.
Especially with the tank. Oh, but the Mutal is coming in from behind. Oh, but he's losing the Mutals. Okay, he only lost one Mutalisk. Okay, so he's still pretty good.
I'm really digging Faith's Marine Micro so far. And his unit control is pretty good.
Yeah.
Aw. Wait, what? Did he lose SCVs?
No.
Ah.
It just delayed production and delayed the third for a long time, so now it's quite behind. Yeah, and Nameless, this attack did not do economical damage to Nameless.
Yeah, I didn't
he
really.
he lost the hatchery, but yeah, only one drone died. And it does have that hatchery in the 4th base location, so
End of the day, it's like nothing.
yeah, it
Nothing
didn't
much
really
to
do
come.
much. If you look at the
That's like
income
trading out.
advantage tab, it's been in favor of Nameless for the past 5 minutes or so. And that's for those of you who have numpads, that's numpad 1.
Ouch!
For the casuals that don't, you can imagine. Luckily,
Ouch!
Kuro is a hardcore person and a hardcore PC gamer. And she has a numpad and she can show you. Professional observer. Oh, okay, nice catch on these Mutalisks. Yeah, it has been to note. It has been. It's good to note as well that Nameless really hasn't done any economical damage either. So both players have been trading their armies back and forth. It's just that Nameless has been macroing much harder while all this was going on.
If you're a Terran and you like just trade army to Zerg and you don't do any extra damage, you are behind. Like, speak like I don't know how to put it. Like you gotta do. If he takes down this hash, then yeah, he's pretty okay.
Then Nameless starts to be in a little more trouble. When the buildings are rolling in, there's not people on everything. The Marines aren't just well split, but they do kite backwards. A lot of them die though.
Oh.
And Medivacs are under threat as well from the Mutas. I like that Nameless didn't make a bajillion Mutalisks.
Oh, he's like way into the ground arm. He's not that kind. He's very.
He still has the Mutalisks to wrangle Medivacs and be annoying. Oh, maybe that's not too much. Okay, he's gonna lose all of them.
Why doesn't that stuff happen to me in game? Alright, nope, this is a different game. Alright, Aries, you gotta.
Did you even play on Pillars of Gold?
I wanted to, but then I don't know why I typed Eternal. I was thinking of like, are you gonna like cast Eternal? But I'm not sure what you did.
I did. And Kuro was here, so he started talking over me. That was pretty funny. I'm going to clip that later. I put a marker on it to clip it.
I had it all planned.
I need to clip stuff from last week or from the week before. There's one of the CranKy casts that I didn't clip yet, and I should do that before it goes down.
Oh. Yeah.
I got work to do.
Well, the game is actually pretty even right now, I feel.
Yeah. And Saitama is a bit behind economically, but considering Nameless has been ahead for a long time, is still in pretty good position.
Yeah, he's kind of stabilized. Like, interesting. So it's like on 4 bases, Terrence on 3. SCV worker counts are almost the same, and yeah.
Now Nameless remade the Mutalisks. Oh, joining hard. 18 drones being made. It's getting an infestation pit, so I'm going to start to get some more tech available. The Mutas take care of one of the turrets and doing damage.
It's gonna be like a base for a base.
Yeah, Saitama is just going to destroy this hatchery really quick. These drones might all be killed. Oh, it's bringing in new ones. They didn't get the memo. Look on the other side of the map. Just these Mutalisks are just killing everything. There's no reinforcements. This is almost a base trade right now.
Yeah, there's like really not much. As a turn, it's really hard to go against mass Mutalisks.
Oh, it's gonna get the pool. Get to the pool. We can actually get the layer here.
Whatever unit Nameless has, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, he can still have Mutalisks. He has the bank. He can just make more Mutas.
Mutas ain't gonna cut it with mass Marines.
I mean, you can if you camp the production and the Terran can't really make anymore.
How does he deal the army right outside his base? That is the question.
That's gonna be difficult. I mean, he can still make banelings because he has a baneling nest, but he's gonna try and come in for the ground. There's nice split by Saitama. Rolling in, the tanks can't.
Oh, that's great. No.
Banelings. The Mutalisks take care of the tanks, and the Bio has to run away. There are no Medivacs as well.
Oh no.
But the natural is going down. The Saitama is just doing so much damage. It looks like Nameless is going to be losing this.
And the pool.
GG is gold. And Saitama will take game number 1.
Yeah, the pool was like the game changer. If he still had the pool, then I think Nameless would have helped his attack. But he lost the pool and he can't do any units. That's why I love StarCraft.
Like the people in chat giving Napolcochon crap for losing to Nameless.
Oh.
uh, StarDuck
Oh.
wants this series to go on because he wants to watch Probe versus Risky.
Ay ay ay.
StarDuck, don't lose the don't lose your series. Don't forfeit your series just because you were too busy watching a different channel. Alright. Oh, so Napolcochon was saying that they tried to make the Spire, but for some reason they didn't start. Because I was wondering for a long time, like it looked like Napolcochon was going for Spire, but it just wasn't there. Okay, Everdream is going to be our next map. If you've ever had a dream, then you know what I'm talking about.
I had a different kind of dream.
No,
I'll shut up now. I'll shut up now.
Bonk.
I'll shut up now. Yep, I'll shut up. Mm-mm. Nope.
Alrighty, let's get everyone in the lobby.
I'm in.
In the meantime, Everness wins 2-0 versus Lucas Dart.
Ooh.
And we'll go up against StarDuck in the semifinals. So we have 2 new players in the semifinals.
Everness and Saitamu.
Yeah,
Saitamu.
otherwise known as Faith.
Nope. Kuro, do not fire me. I did say I had a different kind of dream. I have a.
He's learning.
My dream is about life.
It's a very biological dream.
Yeah. No. You almost got me there. Nope.
It's a biofunctional dream.
No, I had a dream.
I had a regular dream about stuff.
Yeah. I was playing Protoss and I stormed. Yeah. My own units.
Alright. So going into game number 2. You haven't seen any battle cruisers today other than on Saitamu's banner.
Ooh.
Looking at you, Terrans. Not naming any names. One of them is called Aires.
What?
Don't make battle cruisers.
I don't really enjoy them. I keep pressing the wrong
What kind
thing.
of Terran are you?
Bad kind of Terran.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to Everdream LE, and if you've ever had a dream, then you know that LE stands for legit Europe. Legit Europe. That's when, you know, not the Eastern Europe, you know, you're going to the legit Europe. Hey, that was very insensitive. But you know, legit Europe, not the illegitimate European parts. The ones that don't use the Eurozone, they're not part of the Eurozone. Anyway, in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore, representing Team GDA, which stands for Great Day.
All Terrans.
In the northeast, it's our red Zerg. Give it up for Nameless. Kuro saying it stands for glorious death awaits. That could be good.
Yeah. And spawning at the bottom from Spain. I'm not gonna mess this up. Playing for team Escuela Espanola SC2. We have Saitamu or Faith.
Who is that that icon? That's from Overwatch, right?
That's the try. Oh yeah, that banner. Oh, I thought it was. Oh,
It's one of the characters from Overwatch. I don't know where they are.
we gotta ask Phoenix
Farah. It's Farah, apparently.
or
Ooh,
Dante.
we have a quick Roach Warren from Nameless.
I have a feeling this build that he's doing is only for this map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did this against you as well, and it worked pretty well.
Don't remind me. Like this so far, this series is like deja vu kind of thing. Like I've seen this 2-1-1. I've seen this Roach Warren thing too. I don't wanna.
Yep. You forgot all about it. I think Saitama. Oh, okay. Now, okay. So does see the Roaches. So no, gets a better view of this than you got. Oh, even cancels this supply depot, knowing that. Oh, actually, this is the other. Did he say the other hatchery? No, he didn't.
Oh. He's definitely in a better position than I am.
Yeah, no, but making more Marines, and I think, yeah, Saitama is in a more survivable position than you were in.
Oh no! Just
And jumping on top of the Marines just as they come out. Oh, but no, morphing the Roach into a Ravager there to save it. So 2 Roaches are going to go down, and this looks like this attack is being stopped. A tank is on the way as well. See, you had the factory on the tech lab. You had it on the reactor, making highly Hellions. So, like, there was no hope of getting a tank quickly.
I trusted him. I thought he was a man of honor, but he was nameless.
The man has no name.
Exactly.
Right, Nameless getting a lair. Spire? No, lair. No, lair. Yes, it's the one.
Lair.
I know my Zerg buildings. They don't all sound the same.
Well, at the back of this, he's just droning. He's just going ham on the drones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna see Cloak Banshee from Saitama. She's gonna be cool. This Nameless doesn't have any detection at home, but the lair.
Yeah.
God damn it! Is going to be able to make overseers when he needs. So shouldn't be the worst. Only has 4 queens though, so not a lot of idea. He's getting more.
Oh, he sees the Banshee.
Oh, it's the Banshee.
Did he?
Nameless. Immediate starting spores at home. At this point, maybe Saturn should just cancel.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Cancel Cloak.
But just go with one Banshee.
Still use the Banshee. No, maybe even keep the 2 Banshees, because 2 Banshees can still do a lot. Just cancel the Cloak, because, you know, if your enemy already knows about it, might as well save the resources.
If it's like in a fight, the Banshees can pick off the queens if he manages to pick off the Overseer.
With what? With Banshees?
Yeah, like when the armies clash. Then, like, the Marines can just take down the Overseer.
Yeah, the Banshees don't usually last until the armies clash. They're usually just for harassment and then they die.
Life of a Banshee.
Yeah. Life of a Banshee. Maybe they don't die. Maybe they just cloak forever. That's what they tell the children. Mommy, is the Banshee dead? No, son. It's just cloaked forever.
Aye. He should hold. Should be able to hold. 3 drones have gone down though.
Alright. Yeah, still doing nice damage here. But there are spores everywhere. Oh, gonna get a queen!
Oh!
That's a nice catch.
I was gonna go for a roach bus, I feel. Just...
People in chat, why rest the depot when you can confuse your opponent?
Next level mind games.
And Saitama did raise the depots. He raised one depot and lowered the other one for some reason. I think that was just a misclick, just a miscontrol. Um,
But I know. He should be able. If the tanks are sieged, he should be able to hold. What's he gonna lift?
oh, Nameless may be going a little too. Oh, it's Bile the tanks though. Two of the tanks going down. One is still up though. I think Nameless has enough to break this. And look at the armor supply. Nameless just has so much more. And you can just make more roaches. Just denied the third. Just to float away. Supply depot, I like it for vision, but it's going to go down. There's one tank on the high ground there, but it's going to get biled pretty soon.
Not be biled, but
went after the depot there. Boys are being pulled. 11 SCVs dead. There is some harassment on the other side of the map, but it's pretty much over now. It looks like where the Banshees at? Yeah, they're just standing there at the back of the. Well, Nameless is base. Nameless is third. 30 SCVs go down.
Stim is not even done yet.
Yeah, it looks like Nameless has made it work here. I thought he may be overcommitting against 3 tanks, but I forgot about the biles. Smart bile by Nameless, and yeah, the tanks were just out of the equation, and he had enough roaches to keep on pushing. And now he's cutting the production.
Like, if the tanks were like spread out, then yeah, he would have held, I feel. But they were just like so closely put together, like just one bile will hit 3 tanks, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
GG's called. And Nameless will be your first finalist here today.
no, not yet. It's a 1-1.
No, Nameless won the last game.
No, he lost the first one. He lost his spawning pool.
Oh right. Sorry. I always put the score at the beginning of the game to remind me, but I think I put it wrong. Sorry.
That's why you got me. Aha.
Thank you, Aires. So it's a sideways 1-1.
So now we know Steel is actually rooting for Nameless.
I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm non-biased. I'm not even rooting for you, even though you're my teammate. I can't be. I cannot be. I have to be impartial. I mean, outside of the cast, I am rooting for you because you're my teammate, and I want you to succeed. But you know, out of the game, I'm out of you know, when I'm casting, I gotta. I have to treat you equally.
I'll take it. At least I'm being treated equally. Instead of
At least you're being treated.
yeah, exactly. Instead of like, oh, this guy, I don't even know this guy. Next map.
Submarine. We're seeing all the. Yeah, we've seen all the maps today here with this one.
Sephora?
Yeah, we saw it. It was on.
Oh yeah. I wasn't.
The map.
Yeah, I wasn't here yet. Okie dokie. Let me just.
You were eating dinner instead of watching Death Hour, so you know.
I don't really like that Death
Hour.
Death makes me sad.
I mean, it is death, you know. It's a very morbid subject.
No. True.
Alright, looks like we're ready. You don't need anyone else here in the lobby. Thank you, group, for joining us.
Yikes.
I was just saying, like, fine, go without me. We did do this once. There's a clip of it somewhere. There's a clip. Me and Dali were casting, and we didn't create the lobbies. One of the players created the lobby, but I wasn't paying attention to who they were inviting and not, and I didn't notice that they didn't invite Kuro. And we started the game, and we're playing the game, and after like we a bit in, like 2 minutes into the game, I'm like, Kuro is messaging me like, I'm not in the game, right? I'm like, Oh, oh, Kuro is not here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny clip. It's one of my favorites.
We should show that later too.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Submarine LE, where we all live in an LE submarine. An LE submarine. An LE submarine. LE, of course, stands for lateral experience. Lateral experience. That's when you go sideways. Like this one. This is a sideways 1-1. It's a lateral experience. There, see? Everything is tied up together.
Tied up.
You know, it's going to map. All the way from the land of España, representing Escuela Española, S2. It is our Red Terran. Give it up for Saitamu. Otherwise known as Faith. Otherwise known as Farah.
And at the bottom, my brethren from Singapore playing Zerg. She's pretty good. Representing Team Glorious Death awaits. Actually, no, we don't know. We're just gonna wing it. His name is Nameless.
Actually, Glorious Death Awaits only works on Protoss players, right?
For Iron.
That's what the adepts say when they. I think adepts. The adepts say that.
I don't know. I don't.
Awaits.
I don't play Protoss.
I think one, I think the one of the female voices says that. I think either the adepts or the oracles, maybe. No, the oracle says like all kinds of other nonsense. Yeah, I think it's the adepts. Glorious death awaits.
I mean, I don't know about Protoss. I just dream of playing Protoss. The only unit I use is just.
Are those your dirty dreams when you play Protoss?
No! Whoa! Whoa!
That's what Terrans call dirty dreams.
Whoa!
When you dream that you're playing Protoss.
Oh, that counted. I thought it was. Oh. I'll shut up now. I'll not say anything. I'll not go deeper.
I'm not going to say anything that's going to incriminate me.
Yep, I'm not gonna. Nope. No.
Right, Saitamu getting a delay on that third there. Oh, gonna get that drone.
Oh, he's got 2 drones. The Reaper. This Reaper's been getting work done.
Yeah, but Nameless does get the other third, so not the worst.
At the cost of 2 drones? The hatchery essentially is like 450 minerals now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the worst start. It's a pretty good start for Saitamu, but Nameless gonna be pretty good because he did go kind of greedy anyway, so it's not gonna be too far behind. He's joining quite hard. Yeah, though that drone is on Union mandated break. Yeah, there we go. It ended. Maybe the queens got there and like, what are you doing here? It's like, oh, no.
Oh, you caught me. You caught me.
The boss is coming. Okay, a couple of Hellions and the Reaper are going to try and get in, but there are queens to push them away. It's gonna get a crypt tumor. Nice.
Nice, that's nice. I think crypt tumor is a good pickup.
Oh, this is the first Saitamu getting a Liberator. It's the first Liberator we see today.
He's going.
It's gonna be roaches for Nameless.
I mean, if it works for in the last game, why not do it again? And roaches got. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel that roaches are kind of. How to put it? Like utilized more on this map because of the distance.
Saitamu is going pretty greedy, getting a 3rd CC.
Oh, the drones only got 1 drone.
Nice response by Nameless there. And the Hellions on the third base don't quite get much because there are not a lot of workers there. The roaches. They survive pretty well against the fire.
Ooh.
But nice place by Saitama, who actually didn't lose anything so far. Okay,
Still really nice.
First blood for the Terrans has died, the Reaper,
Oh, another one.
and one of the
Hell
Aliens.
yeah. I'm really impressed by his control. The Liberator is really being annoying.
Mr. Queen, get it! Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gonna get some workers. There's no response by Nameless.
Oh.
He's concentrating on the attack here. Oh, the command center finishes.
Gonna bust down. Gonna try and bust down.
Yeah, he's gonna try and bust that wall. He has the Ravagers for it. There's a lot of Zerglings around.
Oh, the
Just
wrap around.
Aliens. Clean them up, and now we can safely push in. There is no wall.
But he has 2 bunkers.
Yeah, but you know, gonna use the Ravagers and pile them up.
Buildings are going in.
Things to kill the SCVs surrounding the bunker. Still losing still losing drones at home to that Liberator. The Liberator is still alive.
Liberty MVP.
on pushing forward.
Oh, he's gonna get the tank too.
Yeah, the tank goes. The lower orbital gets taken out. More vials are being used. Yeah, it looks like Nameless has managed to punch through.
29 SCVs has gone down.
Yeah, this is too much damage. And now it's camping production, and every Marine that goes out is immediately killed. GG is gold. And like I said before, Nameless is going to be a first finalist. Like the first time. See?
Steal the Prophet. Or is it a Seer? Prophet or Seer?
Steelmold the Seer. Steelmold the Prophet. Seer goes better with Steelmold. There's more of alliteration there. Seer the Steelmold. See, there's double E, there's an S. Seer mold. Yeah, there we go.
Seer mode. Alright, I'll call you Seer
Yeah.
mode. Yeah, Prophet sound old. I don't know. I imagine prophets as like those with like beards and stuff.
We can do a Propheteel. No, that's weak. All right,
Oh.
everybody go spam trucks to wake up StarDuck, so he knows he has to play the tournament now. He's still busy watching some other stream. Okay, it's gonna be StarDuck versus Everness, which will be a PvP. Protoss versus Protoss.
Ay. So either way, it's gonna be a ZVP.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Everness is from Peru.
Peru.
So what is it? It's like it's pretty early there. Should be like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that.
Wow, the dedication to play.
Mm-hmm. Every
Highly
time we get someone from the Americas, I'm like, well, just go to sleep, man. just go to sleep. Which is a shame because we have some really hype players that would have loved to be regulars here. You know, we have Grizzly from Mexico. We have Karen, Mabels from
Yeah, I remember.
from Chile. Yeah, you know, we got Milk, who's usually asleep instead of here. Dally Cat as well. We're kind of weak when it comes to the American scene. Our organized in-house tournaments, sadly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we
kinda
cast a
shows
lot of
that.
NA tournaments,
Real?
you know, but they're
Oh,
not,
yeah, I
they're
know.
not our, they're not our organization.
I mean,
It's either us or them, and sometimes
mean,
it's them.
As Southeast Asians,
I mean, you could do Southeast Asian. I know you can. You can do Singaporean to a certain extent, right?
I can speak Singapore.
Yeah. Close enough.
How do you call that accent? Like Singapore accent?
Singaporean accent.
Singaporean accent?
Yeah, Singaporean accent. So, yeah.
Singaporean? You're not
Yeah.
Singaporean because you're too lazy to do the Ian. So I'm guessing it's a Singaporean.
Yeah, close enough.
Singaporean accent.
Singaporean accent. Yeah. Got it, you got it.
it's just lazy English.
I mean, we pride ourselves in that, okay? I pride myself in that. Don't get me started on Malaysian English. I could do that too.
Alright. What server do we want? So it's NA versus NZ. We're going
West again?
West, us, and then West. Right?
Us?
Alright. Okay. So I'm assuming we're going to start on US West. Okay. First map is going to be, it's not like I didn't do this before, Pillars of Gold. Pillars of Golden Walls. Just remind me to do Australia later on, because I probably will forget.
Alright, gotcha. Australia.
Okay. Alright, we have a lobby.
Coming in.
Come on in.
Come on.
Alright, so Everness is Aiden in game.
PvP.
What? Oh,
Huh?
Light is talking about something else in the things. He's mixed two conversations. It's all when someone is answering you to something you said 2 minutes ago on a on a different channel. It just confuses the hell out of me. Alright. Both players are ready. Let's get to it.
Pillars. But there's no golden pillar. It's like faded gold.
Yeah, it's pillars of gold. It's the foundation that holds the golden wall. That's like the under the ground, under the surface.
Oh.
Yaku is saying it's more like accent than accent. Singaporean accent.
I mean, I could go full Singaporean for the intro.
Singaporean accent. Accent. Oh, right, everyone. I can't do the entire intro because I need to think about like how the words are going to be pronounced. It's not like that natural to me. It's not like I actually heard Singaporean all that much. Anyway, we are on Pillars of Gold, the map that holds the Golden Wall. LE. LE, in case you did not know, stands for Loyal Emperor. Loyal Emperor. That's when you have an emperor who's very loyal to himself because he has no one else to be loyal to because he's the emperor. That makes sense. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Australia, fighting for the fight for justice. It is the Duck of the Stars. Give it up for StarDuck.
And on the northeast, right? Yeah, on the northeast of the map, we've got the blue Protoss hailing from Peru, playing for team. Unidos por el Vicio. We've got Everness or Ian. I got the wood right.
It looks like StarDuck is going with something cheeky here. Going to try and delay that second base. It's going to be just zealous. This is some old school shit right here. this is some Wings of Liberty crap that StarDuck is pulling out. It's just a proxy zealot rush. What the hell, man? It looks like the wall is a wall, so it's not going to be.
Wait, but he blocks the natural with the probe too. Oh.
I mean, Ian is getting a proxy location there. It's going to be a Twilight Council, so I'm assuming DTs is the way to go here. StarDuck is getting a robo, so we will have detection. Oh, it's max. Oh, so this is the max packs thing. Okay.
Max pack?
I'm not that well versed in the, but stalkers are a good answer. I like that he almost forgets the probe from the inside. Yeah, it's gonna be DTs, which is a pretty good answer. Oh, StarDuck is going Robo and Stargate.
Getting everything under the sun.
You're saying the gold is oxidized. Yaku, gold oxidized. So base get good, Yaku. Go to the academy. Learn what? He built a cyber core there as well. I didn't notice that.
He really wants to delay the natural for as long as he can.
Yeah. I don't think it's a problem for Blue Protoss here, because they were going for this DTs anyway. So one base, it's not that big of a deal.
One base DT? Well, I think. Oh, wait, Immortal or Void Ray?
He's going
It's going Immortal Void Ray.
Thing is, it's not getting detection, so the DTs are going to be a problem. And there is this proc pylon to warp them in, so they're gonna get there quick.
He only has one observer right now, and it's like all the other way on the other side of the map.
Yeah, and he doesn't know about the Dark Shrine yet. He's gonna know, and it's maybe too late. Okay.
Oh, he sees it, he knows.
Can't block anything. It's just... Oh, it's gonna depower the Robo Bay here. Robo facility. Did he recall the... You can recall the Observer.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he recalled it to the natural. Okay. Still, he loses 9 probes. This is only 2 DTs. Look at how much damage they managed to get.
He recalls them back.
They get recalled as well. That was a very, very effective harassment. Oh, there's still more in the natural. There's another one. Still getting more probes. Void is just... Okay. Don't do too much damage to the DTs.
Oh, they're kind of even, I feel. So now?
I mean, now, because StarDuck lost 11 probes. That puts AN so far ahead economically right now.
Okay.
Even though the second base of our Blue Protoss was delayed for so long. Thing is, StarDuck still has that proxy location, so you can still play some proxy shenanigans. Oh, he just now starts Warp Tech! I didn't even notice it, didn't even start it. Oh no.
I don't know, but I think his initial game plan was Void Ray Immortal. Seems like it. It's funky, but it might work.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't lose any of the these beefy army units, StarDuck, so gonna have something. It's gonna at least gonna have a nice, I don't know, effective composition question mark. But Aeon is just getting really good tech, just solid, you know, stuff. Charge lots, pretty effective. Warp gate, not warp unit, warp prism. That's the one. That's the warp prism is the word I was looking for. There's a gateway explosion on Aeon's side, so it's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be just a beef wave. Yeah, Archons are being made from the surviving Dark Templars.
I don't think he lost any Dark Templar, right? No, I don't remember. Oh,
Okay, Vision.
oh, and it's stuck. Oh, that looks. Wow,
It's a mid transformation.
wow! I've never seen that before.
Guess it gets stuck. All right, Aeon is on the move. And, how many? 8 gateways to work with.
Wait, his
Keep on-
theory.
Zealots. His chargers, they're pretty powerful.
I mean, he has units that kind of do pretty good against stalkers. Always
Um,
and more.
yeah.
Oh, the charge is done.
But there's no buffer for StarDuck. He barely has anything. Look at that. He doesn't have any zealots anymore. He's just warping in some of them. Shield battery overcharge is being used, so Aeon backs away a little bit. The Void Rays are doing quite a bit of damage. This taking care of the stalkers. But so many charge lots are just going to be here. This will be too much for StarDuck to handle pretty soon.
And he's popping in more, what's that? Shield battery. Not sure if it's gonna get up in time though.
The Immortals are getting surrounded by Zealots. They're going to go down pretty quickly. The Void Rays are taking care of the Stalkers, but a lot of them are still alive. They're being blinked by the Warp Prism, and yeah, the Void Rays are going down. It looks like Aeon takes this game.
What's the
GG's
wonky style? It's kind of like wonky.
Yeah, I mean, StarDuck started with a Zealot Rush that didn't quite do enough damage. And
If you manage to, like,
But Aiden was going for a cheeky build anyway, and because StarDuck did not have detection properly, and it just couldn't even block the not charge lots, the other ones, invisible ones, Dark Templars.
Dark
He couldn't
Templar.
even block the Dark Templars going into his main base.
the invisible one.
I just look. I was gonna say the word, and then charge lots for some reason dropped in. So I don't know. Okay, so we need Australia now, right? Australia.
Yep,
Is
yep.
gonna be Death Aura is going to be on map.
Oh yeah, put it in Australian server.
Yeah, I did. No, that
No, what? Wait, what?
I was,
Wow!
trying to click. I was trying to click on make you an observer, but then someone else kind of joined, and it was just, I hate this interface. I really hate this interface.
Wow!
I was about to click on make spectator, and then just it switches under you. Just before I was clicking, it switched to kick out of lobby. It happens a lot.
Nice.
I have 359 milliseconds ping to Australia.
300. I have like
Yeah.
109. We like it.
No, all right, let's get to it. So it wouldn't be too bad for our Peruvian player.
Peruvian.
Right, just remember to hydrate your hydras, everyone.
And what's the other ones? Hydrate your
Schedule.
eyes. Stretch my roaches.
Join your disruptors.
Drain your disruptors.
Yeah. So when you do, after you hydrate your hydras a lot, you need to drain your disruptor at some point.
Ah,
Get it?
I see.
Alright, everyone. We are on Death Aura. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for Latrine Emergency. Latrine Emergency. That's when you hydrate your hydras too much and you have to drain your disruptor really quickly. Kuro wonders if you should bring up your disruptor control.
No. I was keeping quiet for a reason. Nope, guys. Nope.
Alright, it looks like friend does have a yeah, we are on our server, so you know. Yeah. Oh, I can't communicate with everybody. Because I'm observer.
Uh-oh.
You're saying no, it was their PC apparently. Okay. Okay, that's better. Because it means at least the game actually should
It's
be
okay.
good. Okay, where to go? Alright. So StarDuck, we see going for a forge. I know what that means.
It's gonna be a proxy gate.
Cannon rush! And boom, boom!
Oh.
Violence on the high ground. Try and chase me now! You're not stuck in here with... I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Oh, he cancels. Gateway.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to at this point. Just to get stuff out and be able to take care of those pylons. StarDuck should have enough high ground vision for this. One of the cannons is about to finish.
But the pylon goes.
He has to put another on though.
Oh, the probe, the probe!
He does have a second probe here. StarDuck does. Okay. The cannon is up.
Oh,
There's enough. He needed another pylon. He's not going to have enough vision.
Oh, the probe! Ah! No! Oh.
What's he doing? Oh, he's going to get the zealot. But he loses so much DPS time now because he doesn't have any high ground vision. And cancel that. Okay, so Ian is getting an adept and a zealot. StarDuck does have the backup of the cannon here.
The guy.
The adept is coming out though. That zealot of StarDuck might get surrounded here. He's not making anything more. StarDuck is waiting for the cyber core.
He sent the probe.
Yeah, it's just the lack of high ground vision making that cannon a lot less useful than it could have been.
Yeah. I thought I was about to go for it. Oh.
Alright. Zealot is still alive. Okay, he's getting a fresh one, so
We got one.
he can dip with this injured zealot, trying to get some more damage with it. Alright. That's a proxy target. Okay, now there's a shield battery on the ground, on the low ground.
Oh.
And he's getting stalkers, which should be enough to push through, because they'll kill the zealot, and once StarDuck doesn't have high ground vision, they can take care of the cannons pretty easily.
I like how the shield battery is like, nope.
This is just depleting the shield battery so far.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, and now he takes a step backwards, and that's enough.
I think he's gonna lose the gateway.
It's like when your high ground vision is dependent entirely on this one zealot, this one unit. Okay, the second shield battery is up, but now and just as enough DPS to maybe kill this zealot outright, even with the shield batteries.
But he's not letting it. Void Raid's gonna come out soon too.
Okay, the Void Ray is another story, because that will give StarDuck high ground vision, and it's going to be a pretty beefy unit. And he's already it's getting taken care of one of the
Ooh. Maybe two.
The Stalkers really have to survive for it. Otherwise, the Void Ray has no contest here. He just reigns supreme over these probes.
You can't build enough Stalkers to stop this. So every Stalker that's being built, there's gonna be another Void Ray.
Yeah, and you might. Ooh, can actually. This is a Kuro pylon. Can actually kill the pylon and end production here entirely. Yeah, GG is called. StarDuck evens up the score.
That's a pretty good build.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one. I had my doubts about the execution, but it seemed to work in the end.
Turned up pretty well.
All right. See what the next map choice is going to be for Everness.
Irons.
Everness. That's the out game name, not the in-game name. So, it's a new player, so forgive us if we confuse the names here a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting like a lot of new players every time.
A lot of new players who have different name on challenge and a different name in game, which happens. All right, so the next map is going to be ice.
And more ice.
That's it. That's just ice. There's nothing more. There's nothing else.
Ice.
You haven't found anything else on that planet. It's a conspiracy. They just said that there's chrome in there it's like a. They're trying to. It's like a stock manipulation thing. Like the Terran Dominion was like, yeah, there's ice and chrome in there. You should invest in industry on that planet. There's chrome. But no, it's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. There's
the chrome is a lie. The chrome is a lie.
That's
Aires, you can join the lobby. You can join the lobby. It's a lobby that you can join. We push it here, but we have a schedule.
Okay. I'm here.
Alright, both players are ready. Let's get into it. Game number 3, the ace match. Actually, what time is it? We're only 2.5 hours in, and we're pretty close to the final. So this has been going pretty smoothly so far.
After this game, will be the finals.
Alrighty. Alright, everyone. Welcome to ICE. LE. LE, of course, stands for liver exemption. Liver exemption. That's when you need to activate something and you don't want to use the liver, so someone gives you an exemption. Okay, you don't have to. You say, like, I have wrist problems, I can't use this liver. And your teacher's like, okay, so you can sit down and don't use the liver. I'm not sure how connected that is, but we are on ice in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Australia, representing the fight for justice. Our blue Procos is the duck of the stars himself, StarDuck.
And spawning at the bottom left of the map, in the map, ice. Hailing from Peru, playing for Team Unados por el Vicio. We've got Nine or Everness.
StarDuck, I forgot to mention, has 4 championships already, by the way. And MSO championships, that is.
I'm still at 0.
Currently tied up with Emin in the number of championships that he has.
Oh yeah, what happened to him? I haven't really seen him recently.
Emin, yeah, I think he promoted.
Oh,
Got promoted to Master Swan, I think, so he's just out of the tournament. As happens to a lot of people. At some point.
except with me.
Alright, Ayan is setting up something here. StarDuck is going Stargate. I think StarDuck just saved all the Void Rays for other series instead of against Vavin. Vavin was too excited for the Void Rays and StarDuck was like, yeah, no. I was going to cheese you every time. And not it's Stargate versus Stargate.
All of them are opening the same thing.
Yeah, and getting adepts as well, so it's just a double whammy of mirror openings. Oh, he's not gonna kill the probe here. Okay, so this is a full sealed. Yeah, this is a full wall, right? I believe so. Yeah, so that should give Aeon the clues as to okay, so this is gonna be some Stargate nonsense.
Falling in too.
Okay, StarDuck is making Void Rays. He's doing it. Does he have a probe? Oh, he's bringing a probe across the map, so he's gonna get some shield batteries and such, which is kind of essential for this. Oh no, that's adepts. It's not a. I saw the point on the minimap. I thought it was a probe. So StarDuck is not going to have any backup for the Void Rays. Okay, it's gonna be oracles from A.
Yeah. Thought it's gonna be something different.
Oh, nice evacuation there by StarDuck, but there's not much to actually shoot that oracle. It's just gonna waste its energy on that pylon.
It's gonna be pushing in. Thought up.
Because of the void, she's just using the void ray for high ground vision. He's not getting mass void rays here. The oracle just runs out of energy, and StarDuck is like, "Alright, back to work. Don't worry about the death machine in the sky. It doesn't have any energy. It's out of power. Got to recharge it."
Is it 2 void rays now?
Ooh. Yeah, a couple of void rays are dangerous, but there are stalkers on the ground and no shield batteries again. This is StarDuck skipped the shield batteries. Ooh, does get one of the stalkers.
We got 1 gateway now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There are a lot of shield batteries here for AN, so the void rays are still not enough to punch through. It's getting more adepts.
Adept void rays. New meta incoming. Or has it already been?
I'm not sure if it's ever been a build before. Maybe sometime, maybe like in the early days of not Wings of Liberty, Legacy of the Void. When Howard, they should change the name of the expansion to Legacy of the Void Ray. Oh, it's a Kuro pilot. Shield batteries are depowered. Oh no! There's another Kuro pylon here. All of this production can be depowered, including the shield battery. It's also supply blocks, and it's just nothing. Even though the production is still up, it's just can't make anything. Okay, shield overcharge is up, but the void rays are going to kill the shield battery itself. Nice control there by StarDuck. Saves the injured void ray. Make sure it's still alive and dealing damage. Yeah, looks like StarDuck did it.
I don't know why, but
the void rays does go down.
I'm really enjoying watching this. That I don't know what to actually say. I'm just enjoying this.
You like it when Protoss kill each other, is what you're saying.
No. I mean, like, Void Rage. I like the sound of Void Rage. You know, like when they attack. Yeah.
It's very ASMR.
Yeah, it's like and then my brain is just like hanging. I'm like, this is
Oh,
great.
this is nice.
Yeah.
It's like a massage for my brain.
Exactly.
All right. StarDuck is your second finalist of the day. Will go up against Nameless in the final match. Let's see, I'm just checking to see if they met each other in the finals before. I don't think so.
I think they did. I think they did.
In the final?
No, I don't think so. But I know they. I think if I'm not wrong, they did before.
All right. So here's the thing. You know that I said that we've been casting some South American tournaments recently, and we have duct tape. So we have a brand new duct tape. This is our first real professional duct tape. This Vortex has been the editor of this one, and it's a brand new one, and we're going to play it for you now before the finals. So don't go anywhere. It's about 5 minutes. You can't go anywhere because this one is really, really, really funny and well put together, and it's all about our attempts at Spanish. It's very funny. Enjoy it. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the final match between StarDuck and Nameless. Do not go anywhere, because if you do, you know what will happen. I will not forgive you. And we're back, and we're not speaking Spanish anymore. I hope you enjoyed the duct tape. I really, really like it. It's a fun one. I've just been watching it and enamorada. Shout outs to Vortex for editing that stuff fantastically well. And we are setting up for our final match. Remember, this is a best of 5. Both players should know that. They've been here before. Yeah, and spoilers, Vortex is already working on another duct tape.
Oh.
So if you like this one, there's gonna be more. There's more coming. Someone said that someone really special stars in the next one. I'm not gonna say who.
Oh.
But apparently, Ice and Chrome is involved somewhere. Well, Ice. I'm not sure about Chrome. Chrome is not really involved in anything because it doesn't exist.
Oh.
All right. Let's get to it. Uppers are ready. Let's double check the races. Should be good. All right, let's get to it.
No, I was like thinking, there's now Spanish that's been covered. What about we could try French or German or like other languages, maybe?
Or Singaporean?
That's too.
No one would understand what's going on.
Yeah, that's an easy language. Like everyone can do that. Like yeah, you could try in Singapore, a Singapore introduction cast or something like that.
Lord Locking just gifted 5 subs. Welcome, Flamey Blade, Mike Down, Cryptomer, Kisahima, and Morgan SC2. Thank you very much, Lord Locking. How many? 25 gifted subs so far by Lord Locking. That's an MVP player right there. Look at that.
Thank you, Lord.
Very, very much appreciated. Thank you for supporting us and our many, many endeavors. And the more you do, the more duct tapes you'll get. So, you know.
Yeah.
Keep supporting us. Get some more vuvuzelas in chat there. Not vuvuzelas. It's what do we call it? Fanfare. Fanfare. That's the emote. Fanfare. It is technically a vuvuzela.
Okay, I'll take that too.
Right. But never mind about that. We are on ice. LE. LE, of course, stands for lexical evenness. Lexical evenness. That's when two people have the same vocabulary. It's even. You have two casters and you have the same vocabulary, then you have lexical evenness. Right?
Yeah. Oh.
Probably. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore. It is our player representing GDA, which stands for Gimme Damn Apples. Our Blue Zerg is Nameless.
And spawning at the top as the red Protoss from Australia, from Team Fight for Justice. I love this guy. StarDuck.
Yeah. Nameless still working on that championship. So far, Nameless I think has two
Finally.
two final appearances, finishing as the runner-up.
Yeah, like the last time he told me about it, when the one which he lost in the finals, he was like, the next time I join, I'm gonna get to the finals and win. And I'm like, go for it. Let's just meet in the finals. But no.
I mean, look, this is up against StarDuck, the 4-time MSO champion. He can break the record right here today. Emin currently holds the. Emin and StarDuck currently hold the record of 4 MSO championships. StarDuck is the best chance to break that record right here, right now.
Still caught the Singapore disease. Currently.
What?
You forgot English for a second. Do you think?
I was reading chat while talking. It's never a good idea because then my brain starts. It's short circuits. And it's...
One thing about how we mess up the R's and L's.
The worst thing is like I forget what I was even talking about. Like I have no idea. It's like someone else was talking and I wasn't listening, but I'm just the one talking and I'm not listening to my own self. It's weird.
You went full Singaporean now? Okay.
Just mumble in English. Welcome to Singapore.
Welcome to Singapore.
Oh, it's gonna be Glaive Adepts and DTs by StarDuck. Ooh, he's starting it. He's starting it hard. Nameless is getting roaches. He's getting spines, but no spores. So there's not gonna be any detection. There's no lair. So no overseers. This could be pretty rough. Glaives are about to finish.
One thing about Nameless play is that he's very kind of I wouldn't say very into timings, but he's pretty good at timings. Like if you play Zerg and you play against a Protoss, a very good time is you drone up and do 41 drones, and then you just build units and prepare for an attack. That's what he's doing right now. He should be fine.
Oh, he's getting spores. I think he got it for the warp prism more than anything else, but at least he's gonna have detection.
No. Does he have a lair?
No lair.
Not yet.
Spores is the only detection. That's why I'm like so excited about it, because that was the only defense that he, like the critical defense that he needed against the DTs that are coming. Alright, here comes DTs. There is a spore.
Depends on DT. Can they snipe the spore first?
3 DTs, yeah. Spore, if it doesn't get surrounded, there's no surround, and yep. That's it. No detection. Oh, so many workers are gonna die. And the adepts are in the natural. They're doing quite a bit of damage. There is a spine to defend.
I don't
But
think
the oh, you can catch the other spore. No, it's just gonna just kill his units. Use the warp prism to pick them up. 14 dead drones.
and it's still gonna go up. 22.
Oh, where there is no spore. Snipes the spore.
Ah.
Aires is about to finish, so this should be the end of it once Nameless can get detection. Oh, the spice finish.
I think
52
we'll
dead.
label this as critical damage being done.
Yeah, it's not critical damage yet. I mean, killing this natural is pretty good.
She's gonna get it.
Not getting it. Oh, now it's realizing. Oh wait, I have a lair. Gee, I think you forgot. I think you forgot to make the overseer in time and just.
Oh man.
I can't blame him. It was a pretty intense situation.
Mm-hmm. You're being.
StarDuck game number 1. Remember, this is also on the Australian server, so the ping wasn't really Nameless. This next game, however, is going to be on the SG server, so maybe you can see Nameless being a little more confident here.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Stand up for Singapore. To the best we can.
The battle chant.
No, that's like our National Day. One of the songs for National Day. I don't know what year was it.
What's like the football match like chant?
Singapore football sucks in general, so I don't know.
Okay, Everdream is going to be the map.
Do you ever dream?
Singapore. It says 29 milliseconds to Singapore. I don't know what the server's been drinking, but it's not. It's impossible. I have better ping to Singapore than I have to the European server. It's just not correct. And it's not like a glitch. This is very consistently happening for some weird reason.
Huh?
Yeah, I
Wait.
don't know.
You have oh? Oh, we got it.
I usually have between 60 and 100 and 120 milliseconds to the EU server.
Okay, and then to Singapore.
29. Just not possible. All right. Both players are in. Let's make sure both the players are ready. Everybody's ready. Let's go into game number 2 of our final match right here. Hey, it's Papa Panda in chat. Papa Panda.
Hola, hola, amigo, comandre.
Or Papa Pan 4.
What?
Papa Pan 4. Because it is a 4 at the end. On Twitch is A, the last A is 4 for some reason. Maybe Papa Panda was already taken on Twitch. All right, everyone. Welcome to Ever Dream. And if you've ever had a dream, then you know what I'm talking about. LE. LE, of course, stands for Lecture
Espresso.
Espresso. Lecture Espresso. That's when Yaku brings coffee to one of his lectures. Because he's in university. Hey. Anyway, we are on Everdream. We're in the northeast corner of the map. Representing the team GDA, which stands for General Day Awareness. General Day Awareness. Be aware of your generals. Our red Zerg is, in fact, Nameless.
Spawning at the bottom, hailing from Australia, representing FF Just, which means Fight for Justice. One of my Favorite players to watch but not play against? StarDuck.
Okay, so here's the thing. StarDuck goes with a cannon rush. Nameless goes with the proxy hatchery. Things are about to be fun.
This is what I mean. It's fun to watch, but it's not fun to play again.
Yeah. Fun to watch, not fun to play against. I'm not even sure if he has fun playing StarDuck. It's wrong. It's wrong to play like that and have fun. I think it's just wrong. If you play like that, you should be a miserable person. It's just not fair to be happy and play like this. Nice block there. Nameless preventing StarDuck from setting up a wall here. Not that he has anything that can actually attack here.
I could die. Like the extractor? You could slowly push it out, deny the extractor and stuff. I don't know.
I mean, the spines should be enough to stop StarDuck from crawling forward with the cannons, and they should be able to take care of the high ground vision enough that that he can then clear the lower ground cannons. The wall for StarDuck is up, so he should be safe at least from these Zerglings.
I think the Lings can just go past the forge.
No, they can't. So, yeah, it's a wall. It looks like it's not a wall, but it is a wall.
Yeah.
They're actually going to take care of the cybernetics core before the cannon finishes. StarDuck is ready with the block. Oh, he's not ready with the block. Okay, but he's bringing some more probes to help defend this. And the Zerglings aren't focusing them, they're focusing the cannon, so he manages to hold. Yeah, general day awareness. It's just generally be aware of the day, you know? Just know what day it is. Claire, do you know what day it is?
It's Friday.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your day awareness. It's always nice to see people aware of the day generally. Just generally be aware of the day.
That doesn't happen to me.
It's brave of you. It's so brave of you.
Like,
to take a stance and know what day it is.
I mean, I have issues with remembering what day it is.
Yeah, I know it's a big problem, but you're so brave for you know, for walking through it, for fighting that disability.
Oh.
So the guy is saying that GDA is in French. That's why you can't say what it means.
Oh, really?
Le gendarme d'Anti. Huh? See? I know what it means. Yeah, I don't. Not even sure what I said. Last time I learned French was in like 10th grade, which was, let's make a quick calculation here, over 20 years ago, so give me a break.
Wow, never learned French. The only thing that I know is Viva la Revolution.
Viva la Révolution. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
That's a pretty French phrase.
Yes. The thing that I've learned from casting. Anything else? In French, Téléphones.
Huh?
Téléphones, the bread. Téléphones, the shop or something like that.
Sounds like you're saying telephones, but
close enough. If it works, it works. It's DLIFRANCE.
StarDuck keeps trying to push here, but there's spines on the high ground. I mean, if he gets the Immortal out, he should be able to break this, because he has the Observer for high ground vision, and Nameless doesn't really have the detection to kill that. Oh, he's taking... Actually, he doesn't even need the Immortal. He can actually take care of the spines right here. In the meantime, Nameless on the other side of the map does have some Zerglings, but he's not really using them. They're standing outside the base of StarDuck, because there is a cannon on the inside. Okay, now they're starting to move in. Okay, he remembers the cannon. It's just that doesn't way to break it. GG is called. It's StarDuck.
I was
He's
just about
all
to be
on match
double
point.
cyber. Oh,
Wow.
it's kind of like a quick 2-0 so far.
Yeah. Look, StarDuck is a cheeky player. Hey, remember when we said that StarDuck isn't even cheesing anymore? He's just playing macro? And then we said he plays macro and he started cheesing again?
He just likes to be like, you guys.
And then he said he's just cheesing, he's not playing macro, and then he started playing macro again.
It's like,
And now,
you guys can never know what I'm thinking and shit.
this is it's a pattern here. Okay, I think Legend K just heard our French because he just said what? Quoi?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Alright. So it's gonna be Nameless's choice for a map again. Oh, I'm gonna see Death Aura. Once more. Come to the death. Okay, we're going back to Australia this time. This is not French, this is Spanish. I mean, could be. Like I said, French class was a long time ago. I was, what, 16 when I was learning French? No,
I was
15.
still swimming.
I was
in
15 years old.
That was how long ago? Like close, like a decade?
I think 1997.
I don't know.
I was in high school, first year of high school.
Whoa.
That's when I took French. I only had it 1 year, so it was just a beginner's, class. Oh, one thing I do remember, sors de la classe. My teacher used to say that a lot. Not to me. It means get out of the class. It's not just used to yell at all the kids who they made trouble.
Yeah.
So that's something I remember. Right. This might just well be the final game here. StarDuck is on match point. If he wins this, he is the 5 times MSO champion.
And he's gonna be
Breaking
the first one, right?
Hmm?
He's gonna be the first one who gets 5.
Yeah. That is pretty hype. All right, everyone. Welcome to Death Aura. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for Levitation Enigma. That's when something levitates and you don't know how it does it. Like, overlords. How do they levitate? Are they full of gas or something? Helium? I don't know. It's never explained in the lore, I think. Just the only thing explained about overlords is that they have a constant headache. That's why they always sound grumpy. Like, in the southeast corner of the map. Talking about someone who has a headache. Against whoever is playing with. Because it's understandable. Our Blue Zerg from Singapore, representing Team GDA, which stands for Give Dally Aces. I don't know. In the southeast corner of the map, it is Nameless. Oh, it's getting a proxy hatchery again.
And now spawning at the top right, left. Oh god damn. We hailing from Australia, playing for Team Fight for Justice, StarDuck.
Damn, I had one job.
It's gonna try to gas steal here or something, but I don't know what it was going for. Maybe just trying to distract. So, StarDuck is gonna see the. Yeah, he's gonna see the proxy hatchery. He knows. And he does have a zealot coming out, and he should be able to hold. He's gonna have a wall. 6 Zerglings are already being made. Shield battery is on the way, a stalker as well. It looks like StarDuck should be able to hold this. But the Zerglings aren't going to be doing anything, and the Spine Rush should be able to hold it. Should be able to have enough stalkers out to kill that in time.
The most important thing is that you gotta scout it. Then once you scout it, I mean, people like players of the caliber should be able to stop it. I feel.
Oh, it cancelled the zealot actually.
Like Zealots won't be able to do much.
Thrown out a stalker instead.
No, he has 2 stalkers.
Yes, 2 stalkers and a shield battery. And another shield battery on the way, and a robotics facility. Yeah, StarDuck has a lot of potential to hold here. He has to be patient, and he has to be careful not to lose any of these stalkers.
Oh, there's like 3 shield batteries.
Right, the target is going to go down.
Oh, the spines are
Shield overcharge is going. It's actually not even healing the stalkers, because the other shield battery is taking. This is weird. It's not prioritizing the overcharged shield battery. It was just wasted. It didn't do anything. Alright, never mind. But there are 3 stalkers now out. The spines are repositioning. It's a bit of a chance to try and get them. But there is a queen added to the mist. One of the stalkers goes down. The shield batteries are out of energy.
Oh no! Oh no! The lings are in. Oh.
Okay. Ooh, StarDuck just made 4 gateways, but she won't have time to actually make anything out of them.
Yeah, all he needed was time.
He used for defense, but a lot of them go down.
I mean,
StarDuck still ahead by 1 worker, and Immortal is not even being chrono boosted out.
would it have been a better idea if you forfeited the natural earlier?
It looks like this is what he's doing. That's why he got the gateways on the high ground, but now he just doesn't have any resources to make anything out of them. Can't even make a zealot right now.
Pylon goes down.
Last minute. Oh, the Kuro pylon goes down. The Immortal is out, but it immediately gets surrounded.
Oh no, Immortal. Well, he did a pretty okay-ish job. Right?
Yeah. GG is called, and Nameless does not go down without a fight. This is we're getting cheekiness versus cheekiness here. I think StarDuck is kind of rushing next game. the one game I don't cut and rush, I lose. So you know, I don't need to be a genius to understand what's going on here. All right, let's see what map choice is going to be. I believe we're going to SG server this next one. Yes.
It's gonna...
What were you saying?
So the last one that we're gonna see is Australia.
I mean, if StarDuck doesn't win here, Eternal Empire is going for Eternal Empire.
Oh no! I'm ready for what's about to
That's
happen.
the least cheesable map, right? Maybe it's like, oh, I'm picking the least cheesable map. It's not going to cheese you at all. And it's like, surprise!
Yeah, that was what I had in mind. Cause like I've lost to Proxy Tempted.
Sorry, it happened again.
What the
Because
Nice.
It's not me. It's this awful interface. It's not my fault. Do my best. Do my best. I'm sorry. All right. Let's check. Let's make sure everybody's right. Okay, there we go. Let's double check that everyone's ready. You can get into game number 4. Boop. 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 So how do you cheese on this map? Asking for a friend. Asking for StarDuck, not for myself.
I'm not too sure. I mean, like,
Cannon,
a lot of
a cannon rush can work because it doesn't rely on you sending units across the map very fast. I mean, it's, you're sending probes and that's it.
Why could wait, whoa. Why can't it be like StarDuck decides to play full standard again?
Really?
There might be a chance.
maybe-
We are talking about him good cheese, and he likes to prove us wrong. So there might be a chance. His probe is going out.
Probe is going out on the map. But I don't know. Oh no, he's just walling off. Anyway, we are on Eternal Empire. The Empire, which is, as the name suggests, eternal.
I don't have that much of a... Well, spawning at the bottom, hailing from Australia, fighting for justice, we've got StarDuck.
I love it. I'm not waiting for to finish this thing. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing Team GDA, which stands for Grand Theft Auto, it is our Red Zerg, Nameless. So StarDuck is getting a forge, but it is going to be defensive. It looks like, or not? Question mark?
It's not really common.
It's he went Nexus Forge, which is
Oh
yeah, it's a Nexus Forge. What am I thinking about? I thought it was a Gateway Forge. No, it's a Nexus Forge. He's going to cannon rush into a macro.
I was just gonna try to deny the natural.
Yeah, or maybe no, it's a fake. No, it's not a fake cannon rush. You got a Forge.
He's gonna commit to that.
Is that in range of the hatchery there? Cannon, the back. I think.
I think so.
Might be.
Like barely. Oh, and the drones are here. He's playing so many drones. Fine.
You do get a surround on this. They're not going for the pylon, so the cannons actually might finish here.
Oh
No! Ooh, very nice by Nameless. Even cancels the spines, so he does need them. Yeah. Alright, so that was a failed cannon rush by StarDuck, but yeah, it wasn't committing to it because he does have a second base. Like, is going really greedy. He was just pretending to rushing. I think it was just a pretense.
Yeah,
Never.
like if I get it, I get it. If I don't, then so be it. Nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, I think that it doesn't even matter. He wasn't even trying to get it. He was just trying to get Nameless to lose mining time and not make any drones and think that he's going to get rushed. While at the same time, you already got there. He got the Nexus before the Forge, so he was going to be greedy. Look at that. He's like 33 workers to 28, 34, 28. And here's the Quiet Council follow-up. Yeah, he's going DTs and yeah, I
Again.
think he's going to be again.
Well, whatever
I'm-
works. I'll do it again.
I'm guessing. Yeah.
But he's not getting his third and fourth gas though.
Or maybe Gladets?
I like that. Glad depths. Glad.
Kuro is betting charge lots.
I'm
Could
saying.
be. Yeah, it's a pretty smart decision. You know, it's a cheap unit. You have a pretty economical start. You have a lot of minerals at your disposal. Just wave after wave of charge lots. Good. Finish the game with +1 weapons as well because you have a forge. Why not? Yeah, charge lots. Look at that. Maybe Krook should be casting this instead of us.
Oh my god, I'm going to be fired. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No.
Okay, Nameless is getting roaches, so I'm assuming he's going Ravagers so he can just siege this up and break this wall.
Oh, DTs too? DTs from
Hey,
charge?
I was right as well. I'm less fire than you are. Listen, Aires, if I'm not fired yet, if I haven't been fired yet, all of these years, you're fine.
What? Oh. Right, and there's someone called Yaku too. Right, that's a good point.
Yeah, and this is Yaku as well. You have to mess up quite a lot before you get fired.
Good idea.
If, if Milk hasn't been fired yet, I think you're. Alright. So the Dark Templar Shrine is about to finish as well, but Nameless is such a gigantic army here. The TTs defensively are going to just be so powerful if StarDuck has the chance to use them, because this is already being quite overwhelming here. Nice wall of charge loss there, preventing the Zerglings from getting into the mineral line. Yeah, does he have any more gateways? He has more gateways at home on the main base. Now the DTs, defensive DTs have been worked in.
He's gonna clear this eventually, but
Yeah, but how much damage is he going to take in the meantime? He's still ahead in workers.
oh, it's not. If he went like full roaches, then it would be easier. But then there's something called lings. They are fast and they're small.
Yeah, and they, you know,
Annoying.
they die pretty quickly to Dark Templars, but it's not a very efficient DPS move because you have to swipe all of them instead of.
Yeah.
Starting to lose a lot of workers. But yeah, but the DTs really saved him here because when the fight started, StarDuck had 7 army supply, Nameless had 50. That's how the trade worked so far. So considering that, this was a decent hold by StarDuck. He's still in the game. How is he going to do damage across the map? I'm not sure because Nameless does have detection. He's bringing in the Warp Prism.
Oh.
Did he repower his gateways? He did. Okay, so he has enough to warp in waves of charge lots. But Nameless, there's a lot of units here.
It's just pressing down the Z and R key.
Alright, he's bringing in the Dark Templars. Maybe I should make them into Archons, I think. I think that would be the smarter move here. Because there is detection for Nameless now. Overseers and Spores. There's like 5 Spores and 2 Overseers. You know.
Oh, but Archons maybe will do something.
Yeah, there we go. He's making Archons, so it's gonna be a beef wave.
Did you know I'm not supposed to eat beef? Oh, and the link just. Yo, what
Yeah,
up?
Link it into the base of StarDuck again. There's nothing to defend here. He's recalling. What is he recalling? Is he recalling the GT? Oh, he's calling one of the Archons and a couple of the Zealots. That means he has less on the other side of the map. He's killing the 3rd base of Nameless.
Pretty okay.
Yeah, but he's still behind on workers. These Archons might go down to all of these Zerglings. It's a lot of Zerglings. Okay, they're actually cleaning up. The Zerglings are focusing on the Zealots instead. But he really has to defend at home.
Yeah, it's,
I mean,
it's kind of like pseudo base
Yeah,
right now.
Hoping DTs at home, that should be able to hold him.
Oh, but now here comes the.
It's a trap, you don't want to get in there. It's very deep on creep. Nameless is in StarDuck's natural base, doing quite a bit of damage there.
Oh. The roaches are just waddling.
So the Duck Templars, they're not the perfect defense here anymore.
And their probes just randomly.
What are the roaches doing? Like, no, we're not going to kill all of these probes. So what if they're standing there? They're defenseless. Let's just ignore them.
Oh, focus on the pylon. Uh-oh. StarDuck.
StarDuck is using the Archons and dropping them into Nameless as natural, getting some damage there. This is kind of a weird base trade where Nameless does have the much better army supply and the better economy.
But StarDuck just being annoying. And
yeah, you can still somewhat hold this, but it needs to really take care of these production buildings and not let them go down and somehow snipe these overseers. But no, GG's out. Nameless evens up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 2-2, otherwise known as Ace match. Ace match. All right. So what map is we decided here? No Eternal, no Death Aura, no Everdream, no Ice, and definitely no Chrome.
I think it's either Submarine or Pillars right now. Is it the smallest or the biggest?
What?
The biggest is like I think the only two maps are left, right? The biggest and the smallest map.
3. We have Submarine. We have the golden one.
And the golden.
Pillars of Gold. Golden Wall is going to be our next map. Yeah, StarDuck wants to be cheeky. He's definitely going to be cheeky.
Ooh.
Every game is won based off of being cheesy, right? Today.
Not really. The one that he was being especially cheesy at the game set, he kind of won.
Alrighty. If you and Kuro want to join us, just be nice. Because, it's part of the production team and everything. You're very helpful here. I don't want to have to keep this alone without any vision, just radio casting. Both of you.
And here we are at the final map of the final series of the final game of the final
tournament.
Yeah, I know it's not the I know that's why I'm not going to.
Maybe for you, if you get fired today, I don't know. It could be the final one.
If I mess it up, it could be my final cast. Uh-oh.
What?
I can't think of any more finals.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Golden Wall, the map, which is in fact golden and prevents you from going into Platinum League. The Golden Wall. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for Lettuce Engulfment. Lettuce Engulfment. That's when you surround yourself by the leaves of the lettuce. It's very healthy for your skin or some such nonsense. Lettuce Engulfment. It's a good treatment. Costs $200. And you still have to pay for the lettuce. It's very healthy though. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore. Currently sideways 2-2 in this final match of today's Master Swan Open, the number 42. Our blue Zerg, representing GDA, which stands for Game Damage Ascending. Our Blue is Nameless.
And spawning on the right of Golden Wall, we've got the Protoss player taking red from Australia, playing for the team Fight for Justice. We've got StarDuck.
Alright, so StarDuck looking to get that fifth MSO championship. The first time if anyone has ever managed to do it. Well, Nameless trying to get his first ever MSO championships, make a name for himself, so that then he can just change his name to Name.
Well, whatever it is, the outcome, we are gonna have history sort of being made. Like,
Yeah. I think.
a new champion or a new champion of champions.
A new champion record breaker.
Yeah.
Either a new champion of champions or a champion of just more one of champions. You know?
Yeah.
All right, Noah's going for quick roaches.
Oh, he's not messing around.
He's getting Zergling speed, so it's not going to be. I'm thinking this is a Ling Ravager, using the Ravagers to break the wall there. Question mark. Start to get up. Oh, he's going to see the roach.
Oh,
Okay, now he knows. He's getting a robo facility, but it's going to be a while before it's finished. He's starting to get stalkers now. Gotta mount a defense here. Does have a shield battery prepared, and the wall is in fact a wall. Let's see if Nameless. Yeah, there's the Ravager.
One Ravager. And that.
It's gonna be a Link Flood here.
Yeah, Link Floods have been especially good.
Started maybe going a bit too much far out of the map. He's trying to buy time here. Time is a pretty expensive player. I'm not sure he can afford it.
I see what you do.
Yeah.
The roaches.
Alright, nice shuffling here. The Zealot at the front, then the Adept and the Stalkers at the back. Shield battery overcharge is used, buying StarDuck a few precious seconds. Getting another Stalker out.
Oh.
Can actually push a little forward.
Oh my God!
Oh, it gets back to the wall in time, I think. Okay, Biles kind of missed the units here, but there's a lot of stuff going down for StarDuck. There's no shield overcharge anymore. More Stalkers being worked in, but they do go down quite quickly. It's starting to get very overwhelming. An Immortal is on the way. Is it? It's not going chrono boosted. Hey, StarDuck looks so dead right now. Everything on the low ground is depowered. The Immortal is out and he's not getting surrounded quickly. He's using the Walkers and Stalker to make it safe, but the Biles shoot it down. GG is called and Nameless. He's Nameless no more.
Has a name. I shall call him Name.
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 From now on, he shall be named Name. I dub thee Name.
Yay.
Hey, GG!
GG. History is made.
Very nicely done, and against a very respectable player. I say respectable. He's Cannon Rusher, so I don't know. I don't know if we can respect StarDuck anymore. Yeah, a very tough opponent, StarDuck, with his 4 championships. But he's going to have to come back here in 2 weeks and try again. Try for that 5th medal. He's gonna have to try it.
I'm gonna have for my first one then.
Yeah, finally having a championship of his own. Must be very proud of it. Yeah, and very convincingly. Who did he beat today? He beat Saitamu, which was the first time we saw them, otherwise known as Faith. Napolcochon was a pretty good player as well. And that
Nope,
pesky
nope,
chair.
nope, don't say it. Nope.
It's not. It doesn't count. He always goes down in the first round.
Okay, now you should. Sorry.
Sorry.
Now you say it.
I'm sorry, Aires. I didn't mean to be mean, but it was just funny, so I just want to
Oh,
say
there was a time I was like in the I won the first round. That was once. But yeah, I
You
did
do
that.
have an SDO championship, right? Did you win a SDO once?
Yeah, I won
I
that.
think you for the first time you came in, you won.
Yeah, but there was SDO, but not at MSO.
Yeah, you know, MSO is a bit tougher. It's tougher opponents. You gotta get good. Look
Like-
at StarDuck. StarDuck also played SDOs a lot and didn't go far in MSOs, and yeah, he has 4 championships in MSO.
I
You know,
like to back me up on this.
I mean, he did switch to Protoss,
Yeah, maybe I can do
but he also got good.
I'll get it someday. I'll get it if I don't hit name on the first round, or StarDuck in the first round, or Kyojin in the first round, or I don't know.
Getting wrecked, Ares.
You.
Stop getting wrecked. Easy peasy.
Look. I feel generous. You know, people they have to stay awake till like 4 a.m. So the least I could do is. I'm just bad. Dang it.
Stop losing, start winning. Kappa. Oh, right. Stick around with us, because after the outro here, we are going to be raiding some other StarCraft 2 related channel. So don't just go running away. Because we have to tell you about our Patreon page. Because if you want to support us, see more duck tapes as well as you saw today. See more of us casting stuff. See more of us organizing stuff, supporting and promoting, and even sponsoring stuff. We're sponsoring some tournaments every now and again. In case you haven't noticed, support us on Patreon. That's your support that makes that possible. Exclamation Patreon in chat will take you there. Depending on what tier you select, you can also have us cast replays of your choice. Every month you can have us cast any combination of casters that we have can cast games of your choice once a month. That's a pretty good deal. And whichever tier you choose, you also get replay packs from many tournaments that we are casting. Some of them are pretty hype professional tournaments, so you know you get some pretty quality replays. So do that. It's pretty good. Also, you get access to our subscriber-only chat in Discord, which is a pretty nice channel to be on. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so Aires, my co-caster. Aires.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please tell the people at home where they can find more of you.
I'm not gonna mess it up this time. All right, you can find me on Twitch with the handle SC2 Aires, on Twitter also SC2 Aires. I made it easy for myself, so everything is SC2 Aires. It's and yeah, I think that's for me. Mine.
And you can find me on twitch.tv/steelmold and on Twitter steel_mold. That's steel_mold. What am I forgetting? There's another outro that I need. Oh yeah, we're going to be casting the what do we have tonight? Hold on, I didn't open my schedule. When Skyrim stream, maybe today. I don't know. Maybe today. I don't know. I can't promise anything anymore. I don't want the pressure. I haven't streamed in like over a year. Leave me alone. Yeah, we have Sentimiento Latino tonight in about 24, 27, in 9 hours, right? Question mark? 10 hours. In 10 hours, Sentimiento Latino right here on the CranKy Ducklings channel, Light VIP and Yoda Slim we'll be casting that. You know, we have said we're casting more Latin American tournaments so we can have more Spanish classes. I don't know. Yeah. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the players who played. Keep playing this game. Keep enjoying it. Get good at it. Don't get mad at it. Don't get salty. I won't. I'm not going to get salty on this game. See, I never get salty about StarCraft. Because I don't play.
What?
See? Perfect formula. I don't play this game, so I don't get mad at it. Perfect formula. Anyway, get good and prosper, and we shall leave you with some Void Ray ASMR for your appreciation. Goodbye. Zzz.